and respects the game, but it's just like respects beauty in all
We're
forms.
live.
Hi,
That
Guys.
is good timing.
We were just talking about
Oh,
dress
is
That
codes.
was
it?
great. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Wait,
better
what
than
were we
earlier
talking about?
timing, that's for
Dress
sure.
car's ass. Dress car's ass.
As usual, you know.
Yeah.
Was Vera
Normal
talking about it
topics.
this time, though? Was Vera involved?
No, me.
Vera's
Nope,
been
not
pointedly
this time.
quiet.
She's trying to stay quiet, but I can tell she wants to be.
Only
We're
time
just trying
will
to
tell.
get back into the spirit of our Mass Effect game here. It's been a while, so
Yeah,
nothing quite
we're
gets you
dialing
in the
in.
spirit like Drescar's ass.
Yep. Really brings us back to our roots, you know.
Welcome to a BioWare game.
Crew over here channeling the spirits of violence and horny. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, we're in the Mass Effect zone.
Has anyone romanced Dorian from Dragon Age 3 and that first scene you see is just his ass as he's staring out the window? That's this whole vibe right now with Drescar. Just Drescar's ass as he's staring out into space.
The question is who has a better ass, Dorian or Drescar?
It's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
That's a pretty tough one.
It's a hard
now
one.
I need fan art of Dorian and Drescar because that would be beautiful. Pre-Screen's actually doing a playthrough of Inquisition right now, and he's romancing Dorian.
Because Dorian is...
I love Dorian.
He's wonderful. Yeah. He's best boy.
He's the only reason why I will play a melee class, is that way I could put him and Vivian in a group together and just have the two sassiest characters do nothing but throw shade at each other the entire time.
Oh, you need to throw Varric in there then too, because that's just a fun mix.
Oh yeah,
the trio of sass. It's just
that's pretty
wonderful. There's also sass in this group though, which I'm sure you guys have all missed. Was out. I was very, 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 very sick with some bronchitis. I don't know if I'm relapsing right now, but I'm really pissed off because the last couple days I've had a sore throat and I'm like, God damn it. Can I just go 1 week in this goddamn house without being sick? So
sounds like it's time for a new cold.
God, seriously. Yeah, right?
Like, that's how this goes with kids.
But yeah.
Yep.
But yeah. But we're back. We're gonna see how we all fare at this rate. But last where we left off, excuse me. I have the wrong background on. Oh my god, I knew I was forgetting something. I'll change it later. Whatever. Everyone gets generics now. Anyway, we last we left off was the Mimsy 6 went on a rescue mission to try and find the matriarch's daughter, Sarima, who is thankfully unharmed. You guys were able to find her as you made your way through this base of space pirates, and you guys were actually able to subdue a couple of them before Brockus, I think, killed one. I can't remember, or maybe locked him in the room. I think that's what they did, lock him in the room.
We locked all the the pirates that Brockus didn't eviscerate into the room.
Yes. Yes, you did. Into one of the rooms. And Mel was about partway trying to escort Sarima back while everyone was kind of collecting and doing their things, as you do looting pirates. When Vera heard a voice from behind her mentioning her name, and when she turned around, she saw a very recognizable face as we come in with that beefy sub. Thank you, Rojan. M6 about to cause chaos, pretty much, yeah. So let's go ahead and let's get some music set up. Play. I heard you say. Thank you. Okay. Vera, so you turn around and recognize a very familiar face from your past. Slowly lowering his gun, realizing who you are, and just looks at you in shock.
And my response is probably similar. Like, at first, you'll have her gun up, pointed, and then that slow look of recognition coming across her face. But once she processes who this is that she's looking at, she's just gonna immediately stow her gun and go in for a hug.
And he returns the hug, and he goes ahead and he kind of lingers there for a moment, giving you a big squeeze and pats you on the back, and he's like, "It's been too long. What are you doing here?"
I was about to ask you the same thing. How are
Pirates?
you even here?
Again, pirates. Just
Us
taking
too,
over the damn
pirates.
space.
Yeah, right?
You're
They're
not with them, though,
everywhere.
are you?
No, you're not, are you?
Okay, no. Okay, good.
Good.
But what? I thought you were off doing your thing at the Citadel. What? Last I heard, anyway.
Yeah, that was the plan, and kind of am. I can't really talk about it. It's a lot of classified stuff, Spectre work.
Spectre work?
Yes, working for one.
What happened to CSEC?
Well, we, myself and my friends over here kind of got scooped up by the Spectre before I had the chance. I thought you were just off on some shit patrol somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this the shit patrol?
Yes and no. I was stationed on another planet for the original shit patrol, but moved from one to another, I guess. Just work isn't what it used to be since the war is over now, so it's not the greatest. But you're here with, is that a Krogan? Like what's happening,
sorry.
Vera?
These she'll kind of stand aside and motion to everybody. These are my team, I guess. We're all a team here. The Krogan, yes. This is Brockus.
The hell is this, Vera?
This is an old friend of mine. We served together in the Navy.
The hell is
he and I
doing
used
here?
to be a team. Well, I guess his patrol brought him here.
When there's pirates in space.
What does this guy look like? What does this guy look like? Like, what is he wearing?
He has kind of a light brown skin. He has kind of an olive green looking markings that kind of go down the side of his mandibles, and then about 2 lines that go up the sides with a diamond in the center. And he's got kind of yellowish green eyes to kind of match with it. He's wearing what looks like fairly heavy duty armor. Looks almost military, but altered. Not quite Turian, but Vera would recognize some elements of some Turian armor of it. What Vera would probably know is that this style of armor is kind of more for essentially kind of lower rank military. Not that he's necessarily lower rank, but it definitely means that he's not as high up as he used to be for whatever reason. But so he's wearing just kind of basic Navy armor. Looks kind of dulled though. It's like dirty.
Sorry, Broncus, this is Sibius. We served together. Sibius, this is Brockus, Athelia, Dreskar, Jamar, and over there is Mel, a human.
Mel is actually off. She's actually around the corner. She can hear this.
She's
technically.
not there. Okay.
She's not there. Yeah, she's technically like around the corner going upwards a little bit. So she hasn't left the station yet. But she probably could hear this.
Can I say that when I start hearing that conversation, I'm actually, my head is poking out from around the corner. She says, and that's Mel. I like, oh.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of like just step out, like.
And he immediately raises his gun at you. He goes, Mel, not Mel. Vera, what is this?
I know.
And I step back behind the wall.
And Brockus brings the shotgun up.
And
I
peek out
know.
again.
What is this? A prisoner?
No, she's
our engineer.
Yes, she's all right.
What?
I know.
How is she all right? You know what we did.
I had the exact same reaction when I met her. But she has saved my life on more than one occasion.
You did not kill her on the spot.
No, because Brockus had that same reaction towards me. So, you know, being on the receiving end of a Krogan's shotgun, not usually good for the health.
I advise you put the gun down away from the kid.
I advise we all put our guns down. We're all friends here.
I'm gonna look over at, what was her name? Serena or
Sarima?
Sarima.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna point at the Turian and be like, is he good or bad? Was he one of the ones capturing you?
Don't know. I didn't see everyone on here. I'm not sure.
Okay, just thought I'd check.
Turians and Vorcha. I don't know. I don't.
Did you guys find him in a cell, or was he like one of the crew?
He found us.
You might want to ask some questions. And I kind of poke back behind the wall.
What is this shit? You're rolling with a crew that's humans and different races, and you're not even in CSEC? What happened, Vera?
I know, it's a weird mix, and not at all according to my plan. But I got fucked over by Ep, real bad, on Omega, of all places, and I would still be on that shithole station if it wasn't for these people.
Is
I'd like
Ep a
to
human?
note that I have Sarima, did I say her name right? I feel like I'm fucking it up still. Okay. I'm keeping her out of sight because I don't fully trust this guy yet.
Okay.
Like, I get that he's got some past with Vera, but like, it's suspicious to me that he's just wandering around.
Okay.
So, I'm keeping her off to the side, out of sight from him.
That's fine. And she stays next to your side.
Ep was the Volus that was supposed to take me to the Citadel.
Fucking Volus, alright.
Yeah.
And you see him kind of slowly starting to... You see he's hesitant, but he's slowly lowering his gun. It's like, this is not how I remembered you, Vera. This is really weird.
Well, a lot has happened. We've been through a lot together in the short time that we've been together. I understand that it looks a bit strange from the outside.
Just a little bit. Human, for starters.
Yes, I know.
We killed humans in the war.
I know. Try
In case you didn't know, the war's over.
Well, not
I
for
got
all
that,
of us.
Drell, thanks.
Also, I mean, I only know a little bit about your guys' history, but haven't you had war with, like, a lot of different alien races? And so, you know, it happens?
That's an understatement.
It's also funny the humans talking about history when they barely know space.
Yet she's not wrong.
I mean, I admit my ignorance.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
why I'm out here. I'm trying to learn. So, and I'm really sad about the atrocities that were done on both sides during the war. But, I mean, Vera's been really kind to get to know me as an individual and not as a race. So, I encourage you to maybe do the same with humans that you meet. We're not all bad. I mean, some are right shit. Oh, I totally forgot my accent.
Mel.
Some are totally right shit, but, like, I'm all right.
Mel.
Mel is so flustered.
Mel,
She's
I know.
American.
Yeah, so flustered America comes out.
I understand. I understand the position that his hostilities puts you in, but remember, it took me quite a while to warm up to you as well.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I trust him with my life. I have trusted him with my life on many, many occasions. he and I were as close as any of us are now. He's good people.
What's
If
his
you give
name?
him the chance.
She may have not heard you introduce him.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, sorry, Sibius.
Sibius. All right, well, nice to meet you.
He just kind of gives you a look.
I may regret this, Vera, but I'm going to take you on your word.
Thank you, Brockus.
This is just really weird.
But if he acts up, it's up to you to put him down.
I assure you that won't be necessary.
Can I insight check this guy? Mel's getting a vibe.
Yeah. What
She's
are you
usually
trying to
pretty good at
insight?
vibes. I'm trying to insight check if he's trying to hide anything about, like, if he's trying to be a little bit dodgy about his reason for being on this ship, and for and like if he seems to be like, if his eyes are kind of darting trying to get sight on Serena, or like if he's trying to assess the situation to work in his favor, like basically looking for, like, trying to determine if there's something more going on than just like he was a potential captive or just happened to come here to bust them at the same time as us, because I'm thinking he was crew.
Sure.
Yeah, it's very coincidental that he's here and not one of these pirates.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. I wish my insight was better. 15.
15? You do see him darting his eyes around, but you notice that his eyes are going to each and every one of you. You guess from the conversation he's having with Vera that this is very out of sorts, and it's weird because being Turian military, you pretty much stick to Turian. Anything outside of that is just weird and not common. So he's darting his eyes around to each and every one of you. He's very much on his guard because, again, he doesn't know you guys, especially after seeing you specifically being human. So his demeanor is definitely very guarded, but you're not able to read much more than that, other than he's wary of you guys.
Has anyone asked him why he's here yet?
Vera did.
What did he say? I'm sorry, I missed that.
He said the pirates.
He was here for the pirates.
Here for the pirates.
We're here for the pirates.
In what capacity?
Pirates.
He said he was on like a ship patrol, and his ship patrol is to take care of these pirates. So that's what he implied, at least.
Oh, he said he was on a ship patrol? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vera
shit
had
patrol.
mentioned that when she had last heard of his whereabouts, he was just on some shit patrol somewhere.
Okay.
And then the assumption was made that led him here.
Yeah.
Did you... So you came here on a ship? I don't remember seeing any other ships. Which one was your ship?
It's
I'm
a
the
big
thing for ship.
asteroid.
That's why I wanted to ask. Sorry?
It's a big asteroid, and it's on the other side of the asteroid, so they don't see me coming in their only ship dock.
Oh. So it was just a coincidence that you got here the same time as us? Or did someone send you?
No, I've been stalking out the place for a while. I just had to up my schedule when I am assuming you all started just shooting.
Oh, well, that's, hopefully we helped you a little bit. Can I snap a quick picture of him with my Omni tool without him knowing? And I'm gonna send it.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Mel's just like,
I'm actually pretty good at sleight of hand, so that's a 17.
Really? Okay, yeah, you're able to kind of.
That takes the picture.
You know what? Let me see if he sees you. Hold on. I'm actually really curious.
I just have Artemis take it.
Oh, what is the perception? Here we go. Okay. Oh god, I took my dice out, but I didn't take them out of my tray. That's for now. I am so disorganized. That's how tired I am. I'm just disorganized. Can't even change my freaking backdrop. Okay, yeah, so you are able to just very quickly kind of line up, snap a shot, and then have it disappear.
And I'm
The
gonna
backdrop thing might be because you might have the selection window open already. I've done that before.
Not
What are you
click the
talking
OK
about?
button.
Like if you tried to change your background and it's not
No,
changing,
it's
it
not
might.
even open. I just didn't change it because I forgot. Okay, if it's annoying everyone that I don't have the proper
It doesn't
goddamn
matter.
background,
It doesn't matter.
clearly it does. Clearly.
There we go.
There.
All is right in the world.
Are y'all happy? Okay.
No, we're never
I've
happy.
never been happy.
What I'd like to
know.
do with that photo is I'm gonna send the name that Vera said and the photo to Arissa and ask her to run him in the system to see if we get any flags.
Okay, can you give
And I'm
me...
also gonna say that he's either former or current Turian military.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intelligence check. Just straight up. This might not quite be intelligence.
Okay.
No, this might be more wisdom check. Just do straight up wisdom.
Okay. And I would also like to do so encrypted so that nobody else knows I did this.
Okay. So give me the wisdom and then give me the electronics.
Mysterious wisdom check. Okay. That's the mysterious wisdom check is a 12.
Okay. So you start typing up the email and you think you know how to spell the name.
It's why I have the picture.
Saying, because that may take a while to run in the system. We'll find out.
I give it a shot. I figure
Okay.
Urissa's a smart girl.
Okay.
Name parentheses SP question mark.
She knows who I am. She probably knows. I'm like,
and then the
that's
electronics.
probably it. Maybe add a little accent over the.
And what's his name, Mel?
You would know it. I don't.
What is it?
Something. You made me do the wisdom check. That should count.
Someone maybe should have taken notes.
I'm in the middle of RP. Why
I do the same thing. I'll write down
Fox,
names and I'll do the
text it to me. Message me on Discord.
Don't you
Somebody
dare.
help. None of
What's
my
the electronics
teammates are
roll?
helpful.
Thank you.
Y'all left me hanging. I honestly don't know. I'm sorry.
Names are
Fine.
the worst,
I could,
and
just,
alien names are
I
even
could just
worse.
send the picture then because I don't know. Something with an S.
Why do you think I have a generator?
Right on my brain.
You can think of names up all day long, but the second it comes to alien names, I'm like, fuck if I know. Generator. I'm gonna look at a generator. That's a lot easier.
Because all I keep thinking of is Siva because it sounded like Siva.
I want to say
That is a
Stevia.
player.
Okay.
No, come on. Aw.
Kidding. Go ahead and roll. But no, really, that wisdom roll will take place, so go ahead. It's just your spelling. I'll pretend you did the name, it's just the spelling.
Thank you. What
You're
was the name again?
I'm not that mean. The electronics roll to encrypt this to send it out.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us the name now for those of us that can't remember?
See, I'm not the only one. Why did you put me on the spot?
Because you're the one doing the roll. It's Sibius.
I knew it had a C in
Or
it.
Sibius. Sorry,
was a B in
Sibius.
it,
The
too.
syllable was wrong. Sibius.
Sibius. Alright. Mel's gonna try to spell this. S-I-B. Sib. S-I-B-I-O-U-S. And then there's a follow-up message that's C-E-E-I-B-U-S. And then there's another message that's like T-S-U-T-I-O-U-S. And then she just sends a picture.
Can we just do this going forward? Just see if Mel, out of all the aliens, is the one that could spell the goddamn name and just see how it rides out? Because it's entertaining.
Oh, I already rolled. It was an 18 on the dice, so that's gonna be like high math because I have ridiculous intelligence. It's over 20.
Okay. That's enough. Even with the 18, that's I mean, let's see how. Yeah, Azra, you walked in on
My
me trying to
intelligence is a
question the
+7,
human.
so.
Oh yeah, that's a lot then. Yeah, no, you're good. You're fairly confident this is encrypted. Yeah, Mel's trying to do a spelling for alien names. It's quite hilarious.
Humans trying to spell an alien name. It's adorable.
This was 5. Yeah, it was 5 minutes of just gold. I loved it.
She's torturing me. I don't know what I did to Zorro, but I've made her very upset. She's torturing me now.
You locked me in a room and I couldn't do jack shit. Literally, the dice wouldn't let me do anything.
This is payback for Chimera Collective. I see how it is.
Actually, it's not. I just thought it was hilarious. Oh my
When
god.
DMs play each other's games.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So this is how we're doing it.
I don't know, Brockus. There's so many nat 20s happening right now. How is this happening? No, I'm not that mean.
Go ahead, kill me. I'm bringing in an Elcor.
That is his backup. He did say Elcor. So yeah, so it's pretty damn encrypted when you sent it out. And you saw that the message was received, but no reply as of just yet. You're figuring maybe she's on it.
Yeah, I'm basically indicating, like, could you look up if there's anything, any flags? Also, just give me some general info about the guy.
Okay. And you see it was received. Just nothing back yet.
Mel is done.
Okay. Is Mel still sticking her head out, or is she around the corner now?
She's still kind of cautiously peeking around the corner.
Okay.
But
perfect.
is present.
I'm glad that we could help out with whatever was going on here. Where's the rest of your unit? Who are you with now?
Well, one of them decided to get themselves killed by not doing things carefully and coming in here, which is why I have been biding my time. And then the rest of the crew thought I was stupid for coming out here and didn't come. It was just me and one other. And they thought there was very little patrol. There was a small group. Let's just go in. And I disagreed. And they ended up dead.
I'm sorry. How does that even happen? Who's your ranking officer? Why didn't they just put their foot down?
I can't tell you that. You know I can't, Vera.
Come on. With our history, it's probably somebody that I know.
Oh, trust me, it's someone you don't know. You haven't been in the shit sector. You've always been the good one. Always rising up through the ranks. You know the better ones.
I disagree with some of those points. I know you after all, don't I?
But am I wrong?
Not entirely.
There you go. I wasn't as bright as you.
Yes, well, you'd have climbed those ranks quicker if you didn't go rushing into situations like this despite orders not to.
Well, that's why I was trying to be a little smarter about it. And not just rush in. Yeah, it was stupid coming here with not a lot of people, but I thought small enough crew, try to find some way to infiltrate without being noticed, stop the airlocks or something. But when it was just me, it became a lot harder. It took a lot more time. With
Out of curiosity, how long were you here for?
About 5-6 days, roughly.
Interesting.
How could they just let you stay here for that long with no backup?
Well, you know me, I'm a little shitstorm. I don't like being told no.
Yes, I know that very well. Well, you said your ship is on the other end of this base, other side of this asteroid?
Yes, I didn't want to be noticed through their only, I almost said airlock, shipping dock. Since it's the only one and it's a small enough asteroid, I didn't want to be noticed. So why not stay further in the asteroid field where the electronics get all messed up and they couldn't sense me?
Well, why don't we all get out of here together then? They've still got some ships in the area, though one of them I think is stuck spinning around really, really fast, if I remember correctly. But there were still one or two others out there, so why don't we stick together until we're all to safety?
Sounds like a plan. But why are you here? Just going out killing pirates?
We were actually just passing through the area when we, I think it was a distress signal that we caught that led us to some cargo that we scooped up. And the pirates got really mad at us for taking the cargo.
Brock is just gonna walk by
I don't
with
like that.
Brock is gonna walk by with like the two halves of the captain's body. And look at him now. Go and put him up against the wall.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you are certainly capable. That's overkill, but I guess typical Krogan.
What were you to do here with the pirates?
Take them
Extermination
out.
question?
Take them out. It's what we do. They were being pests, so we were going to take them out.
It's a fairly standard operation.
Well, it's a good thing.
Why not just...
It's a good thing we kind of got here first, because if you had, well, we knew there was a high priority hostage on board, so we did try to play it smart at first. It just things kind of go wrong a lot, but we did try a sneakier approach, in all honesty. But at least you didn't come in guns a-blazing or with bombs or something. You didn't have all the information, it sounds like, and the hostages might have gotten hurt.
Well, it'd be stupid to come in guns a-blazing when I'm just one, but suppose you're not wrong.
Would it? I mean, grenades. Anyway, never mind.
Oh, I'm good with grenades, trust me, but not with enough explosive power.
Against a lot of guys, I probably would use grenades, but...
I mean, with some of the shit we've seen Villier pull, I imagine probably could have handled it.
Right? Like, that's like a Turian standard or something.
I learned
Where do
it
you think
all
I learned
this
it from?
one right here.
Oh, so you've killed people with Turian brandy as well?
Not
Wait,
that.
what?
The grenades. The grenades is
Oh,
what
I thought it was about the guns a-blazing.
Oh, yeah, guns, grenades, no brandy. No brandy.
Don't lie. That was glorious.
Did y'all forget about the turrets?
The what?
Oh yeah, the turrets.
The what?
The turrets. They had turrets.
What turret?
The one that almost killed him.
Don't think I was here for that.
I thought we not took care of those yet. Are they still active?
No, I think we broke one.
No, you guys destroyed it.
I thought I was disabled.
Just destroyed it. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have enough firepower either to really use grenades if I wanted to, but I definitely love them, that's for sure. But it would have been a pain with just me.
Well, it's a good thing we showed up then. The pirates have been taken care of, the hostage has been rescued, and we can all get out of here together, in one piece.
Sounds good. We can go back to my ship and... What was that?
We're just leaving the other ones in the room there? Is that the plan?
We'll let them sort out who gets to live and who becomes food.
There's more on base then.
Oh, just in that room.
Three fortune tied up in that room.
Got hostages.
Oh,
Our hostages.
not the hostages you were after. The
No, ones we
No.
took.
Ones we created ourselves. Yeah. The pirates.
Yes, and
interesting.
I'm taking this one with us, and she motions to the Turian that she had.
I still
cuffed.
don't like that we're taking him.
Do we even
She's
have somewhere to
going
keep him?
back to the Citadel, and she can answer for whatever crimes have been going on here.
Very well. Remove the armor, take the weapons, and they live in the airlock. And if they so as much show one sign of disrespect, they're going flying.
Well, I like where your head is at, but perhaps we could put them in one of the cargo bays instead. And I will have my dogs keep watch.
This ain't up for discussion.
Dogs.
Pirate scum go in the airlock.
Yes, but this is pirate
weirdly agree with the
scum.
Krogan.
Why don't we just we call it in and have, like, the authorities come pick them up? They'll be fine till the authorities get here.
Because there's other pirate ships still flying around the area.
Most likely get to them first.
So why aren't we just killing it?
Because these pirates managed to steal a matriarch's daughter. I imagine that matriarch is going to want to know how and why.
Lots of questioning, interrogation. That makes sense.
Do we not just have holding cells on the ship?
It's,
I mean, like, we could create
Krogan
some.
ship. I don't
Pretty
know
sure
if
they
they
don't take
take prisoners.
Yeah. Pretty sure
That's
the
why I
Krogan only
said-
was the airlock.
That's why
Could
I
we
said
not just make a holding cell on the ship?
Dresscar,
We are.
I am not ruining one room to make it a holding cell for prisoners.
Really?
pirate
Not even
either
for...
goes-
Look,
Not Vorcha.
The pirate,
the ship,
Bolus?
he can do what he wants.
the pirates
got the
go in
dog.
the airlock, or we just kill them now.
Better
Brokers.
than chancing them getting loose on the ship.
But we need to interrogate them.
Don't you think that somebody's going to be willing to speak a lot more when my finger's hovering over the eject their ass into space button?
Oh, that's true. Good point.
They also might
I
be
do
willing to
agree with
say just
Brockus
about
on
anything you
this.
want to hear.
That's also true.
Strangely agreeing with the Krogan. Though I'd say
They
just
found it
flat out
strange
kill them
that
now.
And I agree with you on that end. I just would rather flat out kill them now.
You always were one to pull the trigger first. I don't think that's warranted here.
I could create something that makes them think that I've poisoned them. Get
Like
them
a
symptoms,
hallucinogenic?
make them feel itchy or like their skin's burning off a little bit, and tell them that we've got the antidote. You know, do like something like I've seen it in a vid before.
You're talking about torturing them.
No, it'll be more of like a minor irritation, but to them they'll be like, "Oh no, it's beginning," and I'll read off some jargon about some like space virus, and they'll
You
think
see
that
the
they're dying.
Turian look at you, the prisoner, because you're talking with the prisoner right there, and they're just like,
No, they're locked away in the
No,
other
they're
room.
Not the
No, they're
Turian.
not.
They're
not the
right
Turian.
next. They're
Yeah,
not
'cause we
right
were
next to Vera.
leaving, so I was taking her with us.
Oh,
Concerned
Why-
about
why-
more pirates.
then I
Why are we
wouldn't
leaving
have
the
said that.
Vorcha?
Why-
I thought they were still locked away. I didn't know that we
Gotcha.
had taken them yet.
It's been a
Why do
while.
I get,
It's fine.
Why do I get the feeling that Mel has her like ideas of torture from like old Bond movies?
She does.
Yeah.
All of her stuff is
Very,
from Vince.
very slow-moving laser.
Okay, I
very
keep the same
small-
idea, but I'm just gonna send it to my crew via text then if the
Okay.
prisoner's
Okay.
there.
Yeah, the prisoner's right there, so it's like they'd be looking at you like, fucking here.
Mel's just like typing on her Omni tool and then hit send, and everyone's little Omni tool like flashes with the little like Mel's cute emoji face that she uses, like, like you got a message.
Why do I feel like she has it programmed to pop up that way? Like she's gone into all her own tools and forced it to do this.
Cutesy little face pops up. We check the message, and it's about torture.
Sounds about
Yeah, pretty
right.
much. Pretty
If we're
much.
worried about
Yeah.
the pirates coming and picking this Turian up, why are we leaving the Vorcha alive? They've seen us.
They're roaches. Nobody cares.
They can still identify us and send others after us.
That is, if they don't give in to cannibalism first. Which, given a few hours, they'll start turning.
Really? Is that a thing with... I didn't know that was a thing. That's gross.
It's a thing with any rodent.
Ew. Maybe killing them would be a mercy then?
They don't deserve mercy.
Well, I'll let you guys decide what you want, but a holding cell is very doable for Jamal and I. So...
I'm not having any room. I'm not having any room on my ship converted into a holding cell.
I think we've
An
got
airlock
goes
is a
into the
holding
airlock.
cell.
empty bedrooms.
I'm not dirtying a bedroom with pirate stench. It's a prisoner. It doesn't deserve comfort. It goes into the airlock or it stays here and dies.
You know, some people deserve a second chance, Brockus.
Not
This
pirates.
is very interesting company that you keep here, Vera. Very
How about
strange
this?
indeed.
Very trying company at times, but I do understand where they come from.
How about I commandeer one of their empty ships and a few of us come with me and we can transport them on one of the empty ships back to the Citadel as like a prison transport.
I don't like that. I don't want to split us.
You're not really giving us much option here.
Just
Yes,
put them in the airlock. It acts as a prison cell with a free eject button if they misbehave.
I'm not
That.
entirely against using the airlock. I am just concerned that Brockus is gonna launch them into space just to watch them float.
That is a risk.
I've done that like maybe 5 times, okay?
That's 5 more than the rest
He
of
looks
us.
at you like,
How about I promise that I will not eject the pirate into space because I got bored.
Listen, they're not
As
Blue
long-
Suns, and this is not Omega.
As long as they do what they're told, they sit there, they play nice, they don't go flying in space.
DM, would I know if the airlock is pressurized well enough to, and like permanently enough? Because I know that we can like exchange pressurization when people need to go outside of the ship for repairs in space, but like I thought that was kind of like a process that you had to do in the moment to pressurize that room and then let someone in and out. But is
No,
it possible for it to hold people for a longer period of time with the way our ship is built?
The airlock is pressurized to the internal ship pressure because you have to step into it from the ship to go outside.
Yeah, so it's always that ship pressure until you
It's
go
always
to
that
lower
pressure.
the pressure.
Oh, okay.
so you can use your Omni tool to lower the pressure if you want, but it's constant in the airlock.
Okay.
So pain and torture.
How about we keep them in the airlock, but we don't jettison them into space, even if they aren't cooperative? I mean, they'll be in the airlock. There's nothing they can do to harm us or the ship.
When I say not cooperating, I mean they're trying to escape. As long as they sit there, they don't do anything, I'm not going to eject them.
Well, if they can try to escape all they want, where are they going to go? Space?
I think he's worried
Get a
about the
jump
other
on this.
direction.
They could try to hack it if they're smart enough. I mean, I could get out of it.
I'm worried about them getting loose and hurting,
We'll put a guard on the airlock as well.
or
Yes,
worse,
Cecilia will
doing
do
damage
that.
to the ship.
You know, I'm with you guys can figure this out between yourselves. I'm going to help Mel take
Yeah, we might as well get going
the
anyway.
hostage back to this ship.
We're standing around wasting a lot of time talking about semantics here.
The pirates could be surrounding us as we speak.
Yes.
All right,
Okay,
Serena,
so
let's go.
Are you taking the prisoner then?
Yes.
Okay.
Taking their weapons and Omni tool first.
We taking the vulture too?
No.
What if they know something?
Here's what the Vorcha know. That.
I mean, the other vulture, he was really smart, so some of them are quite surprising.
Oh my god.
Just
Drescar walks in the
one.
room and he shoots all 3 of them in the head.
All right.
Okay.
All right. That
Easy
solved it.
enough to do considering they were all pretty damn injured at that point. Yeah. Someone in the Vorcha, but it's easy enough to do. I'm not gonna have you roll for it. So now you have just the female Turian as the prisoner. technically, she doesn't have any weapons on her because when she was taken hostage by Vera, she told her to drop her weapons. So she does not have any weapons on her.
We could
How
take
has
the
she
Omni
been
tool, right?
reacting this whole time to this other Turian? Like, does she seem she's pissed? Is she pissed at him? Does she seem like she's familiar with him?
You can tell she's upset and she's angry, but she knows that she is outnumbered. So you can see her seething, but she's trying, she's staying put. She's thinking that since you guys argued to keep her maybe as a prisoner, her chances are looking pretty good right now.
All right.
Okay. So you guys start to turn around, make your way back. You see the room's open with the 3 new bodies inside of the room going around. Mel and Athelia, you guys got like a slightly head start because you were just like, we're just gonna walk away with Sarima. And so you guys are starting to walk back, and you, Vera, all of a sudden see because you're still holding on to the prisoner, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you see as you're kind of walking her down this this corridor that you start seeing her just all of a sudden just seize up, and she starts foaming at the mouth and kind of convulsing before kind of slumping on top of you and just getting more of this saliva and this blue blood all over you before she just slumps over dead.
So as soon as I kind of feel her give and start to fall, I'm just gonna shout out, Mel, I need a hand over here, quickly.
Athelia, take her.
Yep, I have Sarima.
I'll rush back over, and seeing that and seeing all the vids I've seen, I immediately look in her mouth.
Okay, and you just see a bunch of blue foam.
I'm gonna put gloves on and kind of like try to move it aside and get a better view to see if there was like a false tooth, like if it's like I'm thinking like cyanide pill type thing.
Okay. So as you're kind of getting in there, you get your gloves on and you're trying to get through there. What is everyone's passive perception? I should have that always, just so 15. I could just say, hey, you.
Not great.
15?
12.
12.
It is 16.
16.
Hold on. I need to... Why did my tab go away?
Always check the self-delete tooth.
18.
18? Okay.
Sorry, it closed out.
No, it's all fine.
I have to go back and get to my character sheet.
That happens to me sometimes too.
Almost there. Passive insight. Where is that on Roll20?
It should be on the first page, right underneath 11. Your 11. Okay. Thelia,
but I'm actively looking, so if this needs to be a medicine check or
no, this is something else.
Okay.
Yeah, this is something else.
Would it be something because I'd be around the corner? I didn't backtrack to where they were. At.
This could still apply to you. So go ahead and 12. Okay, so Dreskar and Vera would actually be the only ones to see this, but as Mel is trying to go in and try to examine and get her gloves ready and everything, investigating this Turian, Dreskar and Vera, you look over and you see what looks like several drones coming around the corner and kind of gathering and just whooshing past you. And as you both turn around, you see them kind of hovering around Sabius, and he's holding what looks like a really large case in his hands. And he has his gun up to you guys, and he's like, "Thank you for stalling long enough for my little drones to grab this for me. You made this a lot easier than I thought."
I'm sorry, what is going on?
Fucking knew it.
Nothing personal, Vera. It's just business.
Bullshit, it's nothing personal, Sibius.
Brockus, does a 23 hit you?
You don't even have to ask that.
See? Okay. Just a second.
You just gotta rub salt in the wound on that one.
Let's see. Give me a second. Why is the music just like going in and out? It's just. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, now the music's going. Come. Okay. So, Brockus, because you're not paying attention till the last second when you turn around, you get shot from in your side as you're kind of mid turning around to see what's going on, and it feels strange to you. You notice that your muscles feel like they're spasming, and it's this slow searing pain that you've never felt before, and you've noticed that it's gone through your armor and pierced your hide. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure. Let me check my character sheet. Just a moment. I gotta see. Only for environments. You said Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I think I have something for that.
Okay.
Nope, that's danger sense.
Oh, okay.
That's for dexterity.
Ah.
That is going to be a total of 18 Constitution.
Okay. So you feel this searing pain, and you notice that with the muscles spasming, that you start to slow your movement real quick, and you can feel your pulse ringing in your ears, and you're finding it hard to breathe. And then you just kind of dig into your Krogan senses and just shake it off as you're able to just fight whatever this strange feeling is. But you still feel terrible. And you kind of fall to your knees, and when you take a look and you pull your hand away, it's a mixture of your blood and what looks like some strange green acid that is just fizzling away at your hand as you pulled it away. And it looks like it is slowly still eating away at your muscles and your armor. And it is extremely painful.
Can I cast something, or are we going into initiative, or what's happening?
Before you cast, you see the smoke coming from his gun, and he looks at Vera and he goes, I really did not want you to be here, Vera. But I hate to say it, but I did call for some backup. Please don't take this personally. And you guys hear from behind, closer a little bit to where Athelia is, since she was a little further away, you hear this loud grinding of gears and metal as you look over and you see a door just whoosh up, and you see what looks like this giant machine with these turrets on it starting to walk towards the group. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Did this fucker just shoot me in the side with acid and then second Ed 209 on us?
Listen, I'm going to take that bot when we're done.
Those rounds better not be the rounds that I think they are.
Well, you'll have to find out. Go ahead. Oh, that's actually, the music's very loud.
Yeah, I had to turn
Okay.
it down.
Sorry.
So
No, it's fine.
just real quick, I don't think everyone's position is nearly reflective of where they would have been.
No,
given
we're gonna
all these
reposition.
situations.
We're gonna reposition.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm gonna give everyone a chance. There's been some movement since, so it's all good.
I'm in front
Okay.
of wherever the prisoner is, so once you place the prisoner, I'll put myself.
So
myself there for
kind
now.
of give you a sense of where everyone was. So everyone was kind of walking down over here a little bit. Athelia was about around this corner when she started hearing this machine coming around. Let's see here.
We need the tracker too.
Yes. Yeah, that seems about right. That's Sarima, probably like right here maybe. So I did not get rid of the tokens, but that's okay.
No,
Sarima would be with me.
Yeah, she was being escorted with Athelia, so they were part way out, and then I turned back.
I probably would have had it right here because I would have shifted her behind me.
So she would have been with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Shit, now we have to protect her. I really should have just taken her to the ship when I had a chance. That was really dumb.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and nope, that's new DM. Who this?
Did it do any damage to me, Zoro?
It did. I will tell you in just 1 second. What does it do? Why is it doing everyone twice lately? It's just been annoying.
Well, it's to have our old initiatives up.
Yeah, it has all the old initiatives.
There we go.
What's happening here?
It
Okay, I think we're good now.
Yeah. Are we? Okay.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, that's better. Yep. What is this thing's dex? Let's take a look here. And let me know if the music is too loud for the audience, but I did turn it down because it was quite loud. I was like, oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, that makes sense.
I think this is the highest I've ever rolled for initiative. I usually get shit initiative.
Nice initiative.
Yeah, it was a 19 on the die. Almost a nat 20, but not quite.
Oh, no, that...
I usually get like below a 10, so this is big for Mel.
Beep, 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 beep. I think that is right. And oh gosh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to.
Who's currently feeling sadly justified?
Does Sarima get initiative?
She does
I don't
not.
remember
She's
her
gonna
state,
just.
so.
She's kind of sticking with you guys. I'm kind of gonna do the same thing as I did with the scientists. Technically the scientists have turns because they had actual weapons, but she doesn't have anything on her. So I'm just gonna have it to where since she's next to you right now, Athelia, she's gonna kind of act on her turn or your turn.
Is she not a biotic?
She is, but I mean, her state of mind right now is she's terrified.
She
just kind of went through some trauma. Okay. She's just like. So who knows? We'll find out through the battle, but she's just gonna act on Athelia's turn if she does do anything.
We need to shove her ass in a room.
Okay, I think
we've unlocked all the rooms, so.
Oh, Zoro, I need the damage.
Yes, I'm sorry. That is 38 points of acid damage.
Okay, never mind. You can forget that. Forget I said anything. 38, and that goes through armor and everything?
This does, yes.
Damn.
48?
Not good.
No, it does go through, so it goes through, so you can still take it through shields, if you still have any shields, but then it goes straight through armor.
So, first it goes through my shields.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then... Still,
so
ouch.
Your shields would have been back up.
Yeah. Well, they're not now.
Huh, well, yeah.
As I am under half HP now.
Fun times. All right. So, dang, it's already almost 9 o'clock already. You know what? This is a good time for us really quick. Let's just take a quick little break. Get up, get our drinks and everything, because God, it's already almost 9. Jeez. So yeah, let's do a quick break.
We took a long time to figure out where a person was going to sleep.
I was entertained. I was like, you guys do you. Just whatever.
And Mel trying to spell names. So it was a lot of tangents.
Okay, that was really funny though.
That was funny though. I think we all were entertained by that. And that wasn't even me trying to pick on you. I was like, this actually is important as far as information. I was just like, can she spell it? And then I was like, this is a lot more funny than I intended it to be. This is not meant for it to go this way. But does it ever?
Like, I feel personally attacked. Okay.
It was just too good. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. So go ahead and enjoy yourselves, and yeah, see you in a bit.
the Vic for
And
all my
we
back
are
issues.
back.
Good thing to try.
What are you eating?
Everybody, I have a cookie.
Jealous of your cookie.
It's a sugar-free lemon cookie. Don't be that jealous.
I was like, never mind. I'm not jealous at all.
Hey, lemon
That is
cookies are
all
delicious
you.
though, even when they're sugar free.
Not
Exactly.
Yeah, sugar-free lemon cookies are amazing.
Yeah.
Fine, I'd eat it. Just not happily.
You would. It's delicious.
So
You know what's not delicious? This betrayal, Zorro.
Yeah. Knew it. Mella's seen VODs like this.
Well, you know what? We're gonna
like,
have to
damn
politely
VODs.
shoot him.
It's like I've got heartburn in real life right now. Do I need to be shot by a heartburn bullet?
That's fair. Yep.
Apparently, yes.
Too real. Too real.
This hits too close to home.
Oh God, Krogan heartburn. They have 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of my redundant organs are on fire.
Yep.
My
All right.
everything.
Vera, start us off.
I think I'm gonna have to start us off by just making a beeline for this guy.
Okay.
I have exactly enough movement to get there.
Okay.
And I am going to grapple him. I'm going to grab him by his armor. See if I
Okay.
can succeed at that before I continue on from there.
Can you go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
A dexterity saving throw. Well, I was hoping that was going to be a great grapple roll, but instead, it's going to be a great dex save. 22.
22. Okay. So when you go in for a grab, you notice that you bounce off this barrier that shimmers in front of you, and it actually bounces you back about 5 feet. And you can see all these drones. They look to seem to be lighting up, and they're creating this barrier. Almost looks like a wall in front of him.
Okay. I think then I'm just gonna stand there and look at him, directly at him. What the fuck are you thinking, Sibius? What's gotten into you?
I told you it's just business.
End of my turn.
Did Vera actually use her attack action? Or was she stopped during movement?
Oh, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, you can still go. I didn't say it was the next person's turn.
Nope.
I just thought she was talking.
I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, this guy, he's my adventuring party before you guys became my adventuring party, so I'm not gonna be so quick to pull the gun on him, but I'm getting there real quick.
Well, too bad we are, because now we're jealous that you had an X.
Oh,
I've
God.
watched enough shows to know how ex-adventuring parties end up.
Yeah.
Either you retire with that adventuring party, you outlive the adventuring party, or they will end up being your enemy.
Yep.
Well,
And
we're
here we are.
spiraling towards option 3, so.
Mhm. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that is the end of my turn. There's a whole lot more I want to say, but it's only a 6-second round.
Yep. Mel. You're muted. You're
still muted.
You're still muted.
Although, by the
my
expression on your
rage
face.
Oh no.
That was just the great though. Oh.
I move, I rush forward. I look with concern at Brockus, but I know he's a hardy fella, and he'd probably hold it together for a little bit longer.
You can see visible pain on his face.
So I will come back for you, but I'm
You just see Krogan going,
I really don't want this guy to go. And so, like, I'm going to run and slide over here, and you see, and I'm just gonna shout out, "You're not the only one with bots." And I'm gonna just hold my hand out, and my nanobots swirl around my arm and flow out and surround him, and he's make a dexterity save as I cast advanced electric net.
Okay. What kind of save was it again?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Does a 24 make it?
Oh, does a 24 make it? Oh, itty. All right, well, I still need a 4-meter cylinder out.
Okay. As you go ahead and you shoot out these little nanobots, creating a net around them, you notice that the net has landed on top of this barrier, and it's not actually getting into them. You can see them trying to get through to it, but this barrier seems to be of some different make that you're not aware of, and it's pushing the nanobots out. And you can see that there is very visible resistance.
Okay. I need a dinghy. Somebody Shadow, make me a dinghy. A cylinder dinghy that's 4 meters. You're good at making those circle things.
You want it, even though I think what she's trying to say is there is no effect.
Is it a 4-meter radius or 4-meter diameter?
It didn't counterspell me, so it's still there. It's just not affecting.
It's still there, yeah. It's still there.
Oh.
But if someone can bring down whatever this shield is with their attacks, then it could potentially still impact him, so I'm gonna keep it there.
It's supposed to be bigger than that. I feel like it's supposed to be bigger than that.
Is 4 meters? I don't know.
Is it radius or diameter?
It just says 4-meter cylinder, is what the spell says. So I'm guessing radius, but
that's a 4-meter diameter right there.
You know what? Y'all know I failed math. You know this. Why you do this to me?
If it's a radius, it needs to be twice the size.
That's why I'm saying it looks wrong. I'm gonna fix it.
Thank you, my dear.
It needs to be that big.
Of course, he has to have this like super awesome, stupid stuff going on.
Where do I get one of these shields? Athelia really needs one of these shields.
Jesus weird. Christ! How many freaking circles do we need to have on here, babe? Got it. Thank you.
Doesn't actually specify. That's weird.
The Venn diagram.
4 meters.
Well, now how the frick do I delete it? It's not letting me. There we go.
So I guess it's the DM's call or our call. Like, what in spells usually is it referring to? Like, all of you that have spells like area effects, does it ever say diameter or radius? Like, what's most common?
Always specifies either diameter or radius.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
they go either way.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you did this last time and it was that big, because that looks familiar. That looks like it was that
because they're
big,
they're like little pylons that go out and spread out and supposed to electrify an area. So yeah.
So the net's still there.
It's one of my
just
big
not having
boy
an effect
spells,
right now.
too. It's not like a lower level spell. It's a big boy spell.
Is that which spell was that?
It's a 2 tech point spell, but it's submission net.
You're not his supervisor.
All right, and then for my bonus action, I'm just gonna cast Defense Matrix on myself.
Okay. All right, Dreskar.
All right. So, just quick clarification: are the drones on our side of the shield, or are they on his side of the shield?
His side.
So they are behind the shield.
Mm-hmm.
That's just cheating and smart.
It's like life is unfair or something.
DM ain't playing around today.
Oh no, she ain't.
Someone's gonna die today.
Kiara.
I will try one thing.
Okay.
On this. and that will determine how the rest of my turn goes.
Okay.
Wait, where did my character Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
What's up with everyone in their character sheets just leaving us all?
It was
It's
up.
been
It
a
was
while
just
since we
hidden.
played. Getting back into it.
It's been a while.
Okay. I am going to cast at the closest bot. Enemy bot. Just overload.
Okay. Let's see here. Creature object within range. 3 bolts will leap from the target as many as 3 other targets. Okay, you can attempt to see if you can break through this barrier if you want, since the bots are on the other side of it.
So if it
They're
goes
currently being
through the
blocked.
barrier, it goes through the barrier, should be able to hit everybody on the other side of the barrier. So what do I need to roll to see if it goes through the barrier?
Well, do you need to do an attack on this at all? Or is it just automatic? It doesn't even say you have to attack.
Well, if it doesn't say save, okay, deck, yeah,
Still reading it.
yeah. If it doesn't say save, then I should have to roll an attack.
Okay. That's what I was looking for. There's a lot here. Okay. So, let's do...
Well, it's a ranged spell attack then, so
Yeah.
D20 plus my spell attack bonus.
2, 3, 4. So Mel, who's not there. That's okay. Because there's 3 of these. Oh, Mel, can you go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I just said nose issues.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, was I rolling something or what?
No, that they have to make a dex save, right?
No, we don't.
Then what is... Target becomes translated. Okay. Still, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. My dex save is 15.
15? Okay. So...
I don't know what you're reading.
Thank you. So as he goes as he shoots this electronic energy emitting from him, you see it bounce off the shield and try to aim towards you, but you're able to catch it just in time and kind of just leap out of the way as it kind of shoots back off the barrier.
The shield is bullshit, you guys.
Do 2 more come out, or can you will just one at a time?
No, it hits a target and then it spreads to 3 more targets.
Okay. So it missed, therefore it is done. Do you want to do anything else?
So I didn't get to roll an attack. It just straight up bounced off. That's
Straight
what I
up
need
bounced
to...
off.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I'm forgetting about that guy because there's obviously nothing we can do. Bonus action, tactical cloak, and here.
Trojan. Perfect.
Look, I have to appreciate when a villain is actually smart and a total asshole. He's using the 4-year-old technique of I've got impenetrable shields.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
But I'm tactically cloaked.
That's right, yes. So actually, because for whatever reason, I always forget, you get ninja face. I'm sure you won't complain.
No, I won't. I'm pretty
looks
okay
like a
with
ninja
that.
to me. So yeah, okay. So it is Sabius's turn. Or is it Sabiusai? Sabius's turn. So he notices you guys trying to attack and everything's bouncing off. He sees Vera kind of bounce off of it. And you don't really see him change his demeanor. He's not really smiling. He's just kind of looking kind of sad and disappointed back at you, Vera. And as he's still holding this case, he's just like, I really didn't want it to end up like this, Vera. Truly. You didn't even know you were going to be here. I didn't want you to end up like the others.
Like the others? Look at yourself, Sibius. You do Vivius a disservice with your actions.
Like I said, I like to get trigger happy. Vivius needed to know better as he turns around and starts walking away.
This motherfucker.
And you see him go through a door. And as soon as he leaves, one by one, the drones start to go away. And you see the barrier just slowly weakening more and more before the door closes. And that is his turn. Athelia.
I think we can't see this guy anymore.
No, he's out the door.
Okay. Well,
there we go. He gone.
that's confirming.
But you, because you can see around that corner, you can see this machine coming towards you. Slowly but surely.
So I'm going to cast Alter Center of Mass on it. So
okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw from it.
Sure thing. Give me just 1 second. What is its con? Let's see here. Okay. My brain just completely shut off. That is a 17.
He makes it. Amen.
Okay. Okay, and then, so anything else doesn't happen, right? It's just...
Yeah, no,
okay.
nothing else happens after that. That's all I was confirming.
Okay.
Bonus action barrier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look back at, God, I just lost her name. Had it.
Vera?
No.
Oh,
So
you're talking about Sarima.
Sarima, thank you.
There you go.
I'm more like, I'm gonna point towards this room over here, but like, go shut yourself in that room. We'll get to you as soon as this is over.
Okay. Please hurry.
And I'm gonna hand her, I have an M5 Phalanx. I think that's my handgun.
Okay.
We'll hand her that. Just in case you need it. Don't shoot us.
We'll try not to. And she will go ahead on her turn, come around this corner, and kind of hide. She'll go ahead and she'll close the door. She doesn't have the key to lock it, but she can at least close the door.
Yeah.
So she's inside. Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to back the fuck up.
Back the fuck up? Awesome.
Not allowed. God, I'm clicking on things.
You're just like, nope, nope, nope.
Can I? I'm hoping I can get in this without the door being open. Can I get into this doorway enough to try and use some cover around this corner?
Yeah, you would probably get about fourth cover. You can squeeze, but you're it's about a fourth cover.
The tatas are sticking out
because the door's closed. Now, if you wanted to wish the door open, you could get half cover, but
no, I don't want the door open. I can't make it to the other doors. So.
Nope, that's totally fine. Well, this one has a bunch of dead bodies in it, so, and this one has a bunch of dead bodies in it now. Dead bodies everywhere. Okay, so Brockus. Can you make me?
I was gonna say, do I have to make anything?
Constitution saving throw, please.
That is worse than last time. Instead of an 18, it's a 17.
Okay. Second. Okay. So once again, you're trying to catch your breath, and you've noticed that feeling of your chest tightening and everything just kind of slowing down for you starts to take effect, and you don't quite resist it in time, and you just start slumping over, and you still feel the pain, but nothing else, as you are now paralyzed.
Fun.
All right, the machine-y.
Do I take any more damage, or is it that just paralytic now?
It's just paralytic now. Okay, so this thing does not have a lot of movement, but it doesn't need it. So it's gonna go ahead and turn this corner, and it's gonna see Jamar in its line of sight because Dresscar doesn't exist to it. Let's try something. Doesn't see you. Was thinking if it could pick up heat sensors, but nope, it's dumb. So it's actually going to go ahead and take a shot at you, Jamar, since you're kind of the bigger target in its line of sight. Let's go ahead and do this. Does 15 hit you? You are muted, sir.
Meats.
Nope. Okay. Does it have? Can only make one attack around. Okay. Which is probably good. Okay. So, Jamar, you just had this machine just fire at you. And you were able to kind of dodge out of the way as you see it and just kind of duck down. What would you like to do?
Ruin its entire day.
Please do.
That's entirely fair. I just looked at chat and it said boobs should never be trapped. They say free the girls for a reason.
These things are true.
It's not the spell.
Are you gonna go good old cryo? You gonna make him cryo? It was a dumb joke.
No, I'm not.
Shake your head at me, Fox.
That's not gonna do what I need it to do. That's a pity.
Okay. You looking through your horde of spells?
I've had to rebuild my character sheet because it got lost. The N7 one.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It forgot everything, so I'm having to manually dig.
Why aren't you using Roll20?
The Roll21 is a pain in the ass to import all the spells.
Fair.
Welcome to our life until Rojan added the deep magic spells. I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to put them in manually.
That's still my life because I haven't put any of the Vitamancy stuff in Roll20.
That's a you problem.
I'm sorry, sir, but you made that decision.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we're gonna have to There's only the one. Overload is not the correct answer. I might just have to shoot it politely.
Okay. Shoot it with manners. Go for it.
Yeah. That actually works out. So we're gonna use the M9.
Okay.
That comes with those. That's suppressing in every shape and form. 13.
13 will not hit it, unfortunately.
That's kind of what I figured. And that's going to be it for me. But that also means Wheatley can take a shot immediately. Because I did a thing. That's the dice. There we go. Wheatley, however, apparently is on the ball today. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits it.
Okay. And that's going to do 13 radiant.
13. Okay.
And Wheatley's actual turn.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
22 to hit
22 hits.
for another 11.
11. And is that still radiant damage?
That's still radiant, yeah.
Radiant, okay. Because
That
it
works
does
out.
matter. Okay. Perfect. Anything
And
else you'd like
that's
to
me
do?
and Wheatley done.
Awesome. Vera, back up top to you.
So he escaped through this door here, yes?
Yes.
Is there a visible control panel for the door on this side of it?
Not on that side, no.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to move to here. No, let's avoid the scary circle. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
And just...
The circle's not... Well, no, she still has concentration, so I guess the circle technically would be there.
I've seen what happens when people go in that circle. I don't want any part of it. I'm just going to pull out my rifle and start shooting at the door. I don't expect it to do anything, but Vera's furious, and so she's just rage firing.
If it helps at all, just in case it changes anything you'd like to do, there is a small window in the door as well.
Can I see him walking away through that window?
You can actually see what looks like on part of the asteroid is a small ship that he seems to be loading up on. That he has just kind of hanging off to the side.
Does change things slightly. So instead of pulling out my rifle and shooting at it, I'm going to go right up to it and start trying to either break or pry off that window using my Omniblade.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check. Unless you just want to do a straight up attack with your Omniblade.
Well, I'm going to stick with that strength check because that was a nat 20 for 23.
Very nice. Okay, so you go ahead and you smack it, and you actually get a couple of cracks in it, but you can tell that this is thick glass, because the second this door opens, there's pretty much just a small little area before it goes straight out into space. So it's got some pretty thick glass as a precaution. But you did get a couple cracks in it.
Okay. Did that count as an attack, or was that just an action all in of itself?
That will count as, I'll count that as an action.
Okay. So that, go ahead.
If this window breaks, does that mean instant exposure to space? Is that what she's seeing?
Yes.
So wait, how did he get through then? Is he in a suit?
When he was, this is my fault, I forgot to say it. When he turned around to leave, he had a helmet that looked like one of those biotic helmets go in front so he could walk out.
And so there must be a depressurization room in between those two then.
There is, I did say there is a small room.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did bring our helmets and boots and everything with us on this journey.
You did.
Because we were, I believe, in the vacuum between leaving our ship and entering this facility.
So
you did, yes.
Since we're going in rounds, wouldn't he be still in the depressurization chamber?
Not if he used both his actions to keep walking. Like a dash action.
But doesn't it
so to
take like a
speak.
moment to wait for it to depressure? I'm just trying something here. You can say no if
she
you
sees
want,
him starting to
but...
go towards the ship, so it's not like he's in the ship yet. So
that means
and the
if
ship
we
is
get
right
through,
there.
it should just take us one turn. We should be able to get straight through. Then we don't have to wait for the decompression.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. As long as it's both ways.
Yep. Goes both ways.
So, because I do have extra attack, can I take another swing at the window here?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I will. That is not another nat 20, but it is going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You go ahead and you keep banging on it, and it's still slowly cracking. You can see it kind of spider webbing out just a little bit. But again, this glass is so thick that it's gonna take a while before you can actually get through it. But you're making some progress.
Okay, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Mel.
Okay, I'm gonna look back and see Brockus kind of fall to the ground a bit and then kind of freeze, and I'm gonna look at my friends and look at what we're up against, and I'm just gonna call out and... Alright, everyone, pull it together, watch each other's backs, get cover for God's sake, and Brockus, get off your ass! And I'm gonna cast my squad leader ability, so that should take care of the paralyzed instantly for him, because allies immediately recover from the following conditions: charmed, frightened, incapacitated, paralyzed, poisoned, prone, restrained, and stunned. So if he's poisoned, that should take care of it, as well as paralyzed. And everyone within earshot, go ahead and roll a hit die from your pool and recover that many.
Is that the same bullshit that Vera has?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
God damn it, there's two of you?
There's
God,
two of them.
Damn it. Alright, there's a lot more conditions coming in your way. God damn, now there's two of you.
Don't blame them for using something that the creators of this conversion put in place.
We sacrificed an ASI for this feat.
We did, yeah. And I took
Don't
it
we all make
because...
sacrifices for the feat?
Yeah. I took it because, like, Mel's backstory of her helping, like, refugees on ships and stuff like that, she tends to, like, put herself in a position of, like, trying to cheer people up and bring them together and make them feel better. And so I was like, even though she's not, like, necessarily, like, a military leader in that sense, when you look at the description of the spell being more associated with healing, and she's all about healing, I thought it made sense for her. Anyway, if anyone's wondering, like, why the hell would Mel have something like that? There you go. So she
I
does
wasn't
that
questioning
bonus
it.
action. And then I'm going to look over at Vera and say, "Oh, just move over," and I'm going to try to hack the door to open it for her.
Okay, go ahead and roll hacking.
Assuming it doesn't just open normally. Is
No,
it like even locked?
No.
Okay.
No, it's definitely locked. It's very obviously locked.
Okay. High math. It's 18 plus 9, so
27.
27? Okay, you are able to unlock the door, but it only unlocks halfway. What? You notice that there's some sort of trigger that affects as it goes up. There's almost like a failsafe, and it just stops itself.
Is it enough for us to get through?
It would be for some of you.
Which
Vera might be able to squeeze through. Well,
probably not Brockus.
Not Brockus, that's for sure. Oh no, Vera, you don't have the traditional, like, hump-looking, I don't know how to describe it, armor that they
but
wear. You don't
mine's
have that.
A little sleeker, more dexterous.
Yes, so you could probably slip under it.
Okay.
Do you have your helmet on?
Yes, because I had to have it in order to come here. And it's technically Acilia's helmet, not mine.
Yeah, and Mel puts hers up.
Okay.
What else? I don't think I can really do anything else but movement. I'm gonna go in.
Okay. You do have, let's see. You have about, what, 5 or 10 more feet of movement from where you're at right now?
Do I see anything that looks like docking mechanism controls?
No. It looks like that there's just this little door, this little area, this small room, basically, and then it's just all asteroid.
Is there any control system for, like, does it have, like, a thing that goes down to block ships from coming in and out? Like, is like a garage door kind of thing? Like, or is it just completely open to the elements?
It's completely open. He left it open. It's completely open.
Is there a large crane or anything to interact with to potentially stop this vehicle?
Nope. There's nothing. It's just asteroid. This was
Is there another vehicle? Is there another ship in the area?
Just his.
This is bullshit. Yeah.
Like he planned for it or something.
It's like he was being smart about shit.
Are you saying that this villain knows what he's doing? No,
Maybe.
I don't think so.
This villain set up tactics? What?
Well, it's not
Turian military.
It's not a Volus or a Vorcha, so
you guys are just so used to the dumb fucks.
Yep.
Well,
is there
because you
anywhere
keep throwing
I could
Vorcha at
take-
us.
Is there anywhere I could take cover if it starts to fire from us at us?
You could you could see the ship where you are, but if you were to press up against the wall, it would give you about 3/4 cover.
But there's no like crates or anything. Like...
No, there's nothing in this area.
All right, I guess I'll just press myself up against the wall and I start just intently looking at this ship and taking in as many details about it as I can.
Okay. All right. Dresscar, you're invisible.
I am invisible. And as I am invisible, I would very much like to do a couple things.
Okay.
One of which being, first I want to, this thing, does it actually look like it's token?
Yes, it does.
Okay, it's got a very wide stance. I want to try to slide between the legs, get on the other side of it.
Okay, that's easy enough to do.
Whee!
You are within its threat range, so it's not gonna do much right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't have much movement. He's a wide boy.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I am using Focus Modulator. It is a armor mod, and basically it's Hunter's Mark. So there you go.
Okay.
And then as an action, I am going to cast, which specifically does not break Tactical Cloak. I'm going to cast Sabotage.
Every time. Hate that band too. Target range weapon. I really hate them. Target a ranged weapon you can see within range and sabotaging internal systems. The next attack will be made with disadvantage. Casting sabotage does not break Tactical Cloak. You son of a bitch. If the weapon is integrated with a synthetic creature, which it is not, it is full-blown mech. Oh, such as an exhaust or a cannon or drone particle rifle. The spell has no effect unless the creature fails an intelligence saving throw.
So I need an intelligence saving throw from that mech, please.
Yeah, because it still has cannons and stuff on it. It still has to make a saving throw. So, crap, what was it again? Intelligence. That is a 15.
You son of a bitch. Beat it by one.
Aw. Robot. Not saying all robots are intelligent, but this one is. I guess.
This
Yeah,
thing's as smart as a Vorcha.
that is unfortunately unsuccessful on my part, and
I'm sorry.
my turn.
Okay.
I had the option of using that as an action or doing something else in an action. Now I wish I did the other thing. Oh well.
Oh, because I delete him off the board. Son of a bitch. I forgot it does that to the token. Okay, so Sabius is continuing to load up on his ship, and he's going to be using both of his actions and movement to kind of just get on and board the ship. So at this point, he is now in his ship, but he has not left yet. Okay, Thelia.
And debating between spells.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go with a Reeve spell this time to see if we can't.
Well, an orb of dark energy.
So I got roll and attack.
Okay.
Which misses. That dice going in the...
Are you sure?
That was a natural one, so yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, no. So you go ahead and you start creating this dark biotic energy, and it kind of just like
at the other end of the hall.
Yeah, it just kind of fizzles and just like kind of pops in your face, catching you off guard as you lose concentration on it, and it just fizzles in your hand. Would you like to move anywhere?
Kind of. Can I tell what's happening down over here?
Oh,
at the
yeah,
other end?
You can see from there. So yeah, you can see what's happening. You see that he's gone.
See, he's gone, but can I see what they're doing with the door? Is there kind of like a pressure difference that we can feel that might indicate that it's leading out into space?
You can see. Well, give me a second. And make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Yeah, make a perception check for me. It's in your line of sight, but it's kind of far.
Why would it be leaking space? Because there's the room in between, so we've gone.
I just wasn't sure. If
She just said she's just checking.
So I'm just trying to see.
She
if I
can't
can
see
tell
on the
what's
other
happening.
side.
Oh,
No.
okay.
She just can't see anything, so she's just checking. You guys can see it.
That's not great. That's 12. Are we talking 14?
12.
14.
It's hard to say from where you're at. You do see that the door has kind of popped up part way, but you don't see any visible pressure or wind maybe coming through. But again, at this distance, it's hard to say. But you do notice that Vera and Mel seem to be okay.
Okay. Well, they both have helmets on now, so. But I can see if they put their helmets. Like, did they take time to actually put on their helmets, or were they on?
Actually, don't you guys never even said you took your helmets off? I just like to fuck around and say you guys did, but you don't have to. Your helmets could have been on this whole time if you wanted to.
Yeah, I assume they've been on this whole time because we have kind of been in action this whole time since we entered the facility.
I asked because we specified she put hers back on.
I didn't move my figure, but like because we're kind of off map, but I'm not really there. Like I'm like inside this room.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. You don't see her. You see just Vera. That's right. You are inside. She's off the grid.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You might have seen me activate my hood. You might have seen me activate my helmet as I ran towards Vera because I had the intent of going out.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to bait, but she probably was focused on the turrets in front of her during your turn, so...
Yeah, that's likely.
She probably took a moment after this pop to look around and was like, well... So the next door? I don't really want to move from here because I have our hostage friend in here.
Okay.
I don't really want to... Yeah, I don't really want to open the door either, so I'm going to remain where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm going to try and shrink back into that space as far as possible.
Okay, you still got 1/4 cover. You are not a Hanar. You cannot amoeba your way any further into this door.
It's fine. Fine.
Okay, Brockus, you noticed from when Mel was talking to you that something just jolted within you. and you're able to kind of breathe a little bit better now, and you've noticed that this stinging sensation that was kind of paralyzing your body has subsided. The pain is still very much there, but you realize you can move again, and you are now technically prone on the ground.
Oh, Brockus is gonna pull himself to his feet, activate the wrist-mounted tower shield that he's got, the riot shield. And he's gonna call over his Omni tool. Get to our ship and get to it fast. We're lucky we'll be able to catch him that way. And as he says that, he'll take 2 steps forward, and then he's gonna use charge to rocket himself towards the big boy.
Alrighty. It's a dex save or strength save?
It is, yes. It's a dexterity save.
Dexterity save, okay. That is a 15.
I
Okay,
use
so
my
it's-
charge of bend luck to reduce a d4 off of his ability save.
Say that again?
I'd like to use a charge of bend luck, which I can use after the creature rolls but before any effects of the roll occur, to reduce his ability save by a d4.
Okay. Okay. I forgot what I said before.
You said
15.
15.
What did I say?
You said 15.
15. So now it is a 13.
It still saves.
Damn,
It matches, actually.
What? I was like, what is your DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
Oh, buddy. One day. One
because-
day.
Because wisdom may be one of those things that a biotic should have. I've got a 14.
Yeah, actually.
Look, I use charge for one thing and one thing only. That's a gap closer, so I can then use biotic bull rush to attack.
I mean,
It would
that's
just
fair.
be nice to get the little extra out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day, Brockus. One day.
It's not gonna hit though, unless unless the 13 hits.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
So you go ahead and you charge forward, and because of the searing pain in your side, you kind of throw yourself a little bit off balance, and when you go for the hit, you just miss as you stumble.
And then he's gonna go through and he's gonna just try to blast it with a shotgun.
Okay.
God damn, Brockus, roll better. It's not gonna hit.
I take it was worse than a 13.
12.
By 1. That's not bad. Okay.
Plus 7 to hit, and I still can't hit the broadside of a barn.
I'm sorry. So, God, it looks like I'm punishing Brockus, but this wide boy literally cannot pivot and hit Dresscar, so it's going to try and shoot.
Well, so can't see me anyways.
Look.
No,
Brockus
it's
is
true, it
serving his-
can't.
Brockus is serving his purpose right now as the distraction. Hopefully, the rest of the crew listens to what he says and starts getting the fuck out of there.
He is. Yep. Okay. That is a 18 to hit.
Does not hit me because I've got the right shield
Alrighty.
up.
So it goes ahead and it tries to just shoot you with its turret, but you go ahead and you block it, and you kind of push the cannons back up so it misses you. This is probably a good thing. Okay, Jamar. There's a reason why it has one attack.
48 damage.
Ugh. Oh, you think it's only that?
Okay. You know what? We're gonna start the process.
Okay.
Yes, it's being cast at that level. Obviously.
Jesus Christ. Will this technically hit Brockus?
That thing takes up how many squares?
It takes up 10 squares right now. Or it's 10 foot wide. 4 meters wide.
Oh,
Because space.
so
It's a
fun
large
story
creature.
about that. I can aim there.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Because if it was 10 feet wide, it's going to hit Brockus. Okay, yes, you can hit it from there. So it does need to make a save. I do know this. Strength saving throw.
Yep.
So glad I'm around the corner.
Yeah, that would have hit you. Okay. Strength. As a 23.
I am disappointed in it.
Yeah, sorry.
You know how you feel.
It's a tanky boy. Why can't I roll like
It's
this
half
on
as
freaking
much
Chimera
damage.
Collective?
Okay.
Fuck that noise.
Because the dice
Why
are trying
have
to
you
kill your
been
character.
Why have you been unable to roll like that the past 2 weekends?
No, I got ones like nobody's business, and then all of a sudden I'm here and I'm like mid to high tier, and I'm like, where the fuck was this shit? In Chimera Collective, when I was literally dying. Or so I thought.
Alright. 10, 16.
So it's not frozen at least, but it still takes.
We're
Half of
dying.
17.
17.
Brain, please. 8.
Okay. So you notice that as you're shooting this cryo beam at this creature, you notice that the cold kind of takes over its footholds, but then it kind of shakes it off and easily just kind of brushes aside the cold, and you're starting to think that that probably didn't do as much damage as you would have hoped.
I'm still maintaining concentration.
That's perfectly fine. Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Nope. I'm going to let Wheatley do his job.
Okay.
Wheatley, however, is totally on it. 21 to hit.
Yeah, go
for
Wheatley.
Another 10 radiant.
10 radiant, very nice.
And sadly, that's all he's going to get to do this round.
I just out
think
of curiosity.
more
Sorry, go
than
ahead.
he's done for the rest of the entire game. So go Wheatley.
Yeah, Wheatley's apparently totally on today.
He kind of is, yeah. How high is Wheatley hovering?
Basically against the ceiling.
Okay, that's fair. I figured he was, but it was a lot of check.
Wheatley's instruction is as high as possible, so you don't get in the way.
Okay. Vera.
Get shot, it's not my problem.
Vera is still in rage mode here. She did hear what Brockus said, but I used a D4 to determine how many rounds before she processes what Brockus said. So
It's fair.
he is going to make use of the opening that Mel has created and begin charging through that door.
Okay.
So Sabius is on his ship now. Is he fully on his ship, or has he just set foot onto his ship?
He's fully on his ship now.
Okay. And I'm sorry to make you do this, DM. I know it's all off-map stuff, but what's the approximate distance between the door that I just passed through and the ship?
Math. Why does it have to be math?
While you're thinking of that, I just want to mention, Vera, you see that Mel is looking at you, very ready to do anything you want her to do. So in mechanics terms, if you want to delay your turn and order her to do something, she's looking at you like, what do you want? I'm here for you.
Okay. So he is about, I'm not even going to translate it to meters because brain. So he is about 60 feet. Almost. 50 to 60 feet. I'm going to go with 50. 50 sounds great. I have deemed it 50.
Okay. And he's on his ship. The ship
He is.
doors are closed, I assume.
Yes. Yes.
And has he started the process of taking off, or
Not
is
yet.
the ship still powered down?
The ship is still powered down.
Okay. So Vera is going to duck underneath the door, see Mel, look at her, like she's running, but there's that brief moment of eye contact. And as Vera continues to run, she just kind of calls out to Mel, "I'm boarding that ship." And she is going to move her full 16 meters, which is 40 feet. So she's 20 feet shy of the ship.
Okay, before that happens, as soon as you run through the archway, the threshold of where that doorway would have been, pretty much right in front of where Mel is pressed up against the wall, and you go out into space, essentially, you notice, because of your high perception, you notice that as soon as you pass that threshold, you look down and you saw what looks like a little laser beam coming from where your legs are. And when you turn back and look around, you see that there is just the entire archway is completely covered in grenades. And they start flashing.
This fucker's using my own tactic against me.
And you know, being a grenade connoisseur, that it's gonna trip here any second.
Yeah. And I can't disable that many grenades in a single round. So, change of plans. But I don't want to let him go.
You're about, I'll let you pick by the time you notice, you're about 5 or 10 feet outside by the time you realize this, so you didn't do your full distance yet. I wasn't gonna be that mean to you.
Do I save Mel and myself, or do I go after the target? Don't make me make these decisions.
Remember your training.
Search your feelings. Oh wait, you're divided on your feelings.
That's okay. She's only a human.
If you wanted to, because of your class specifically, I will allow you to make a quick perception check to determine what type of mines these are. That could potentially determine what you want to do. You won't know their mark level or anything, but you'll at least know what they do.
That is a 16.
16, yeah, that is enough. You know that they are cantrip mines.
He's really using my own tactic against me. I have those prepped today as well.
Except instead of the typical string, he has upgraded them to where it's just kind of like one of those little lasers, to where there's no wire to actually trip, just that threshold of where the laser was pointed at.
That definitely does change things here. So I am going to stop in my tracks the moment that I see those. Do a 180, start heading back the direction that I was. I will use my action to dash to give me the extra movement there.
Okay.
And as I'm running back in Mel's direction, I'll call out, "We gotta go. He's gonna Omega us." And if
Mel
you'll
doesn't even know what that
me,
means.
If you'll allow me, and
that's right, she was there. Yeah.
Mel doesn't resist, I would like to also force move Mel
to
back to the door.
Okay. Because you are moving her, it would be half your speed, but because you're dashing, you would be able to do it. So at this point, you guys are back on the grid. And with your movement, depending on which direction you want to go, you probably, I think with your movement, you'd probably make it about here. I
Sounds
think, if
about
I did
right,
the math
yeah.
right.
I do have ridiculous movement speed, so.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming your speed, you can get much further compared to some other people. So even with dragging her with you, you can get roughly about there.
And that's exactly where I will go. And when I call that out, I'll say it loud enough that hopefully my companions on the other side of the door will hear as well.
Okay. Brockus and Dresscar, go ahead and make perception checks.
Passive of 18.
Natural 1 for 6.
You're focused.
There's no passive right here. This is seeing if you can actually pick it up.
Okay, then 19.
Okay, yeah. I had faith in you anyway. You argue. The rogue argues when I'm like, can you lock this door? And he's like, but I can do this. Just fucking do it. Just.
But I have dark vision.
Tell me you've got 20 something and let's just move on. Just like at this point between Mel and fucking Jamar, it's just like, if you guys were to argue, not that you have, but if you guys were to argue, it's like, yeah, I know you're gonna roll your fucking like 30. Let's just get it over with, okay? Tell me your amazing number and move on, you fucking bard. Just.
So, does that mean the rest of us here?
The rest of you here, so you guys were kind of close enough. The reason why they had a hard time hearing is because they hear the roaring of this machine, because its cannons are kind of the, what are they called? The, not Gatling, it's, God, the
Energy-based?
It's a accelerator, energy-based gun, so it's kind of like roaring.
It's got a fucking rail cannon?
I have a question.
Maybe?
I mean, all of our weapons are actually mass accelerators, according to lore.
Yeah, but you guys have one as your actual fucking weapon on your ship. Think about that for a moment, on how much damage that does. Yes,
the ex-hostage, did we know whether or not she had a helmet?
She's dead from what I thought. I thought she was
she's in there. I hit her.
Whoops.
She does not have a helmet, but you are surrounded by bodies. If you actually, if you wanted to, because there were a couple bodies up here. I just deleted it because it was a cluster. There are some bodies up here, and then there's the body of the Turian that had a helmet on.
Turian helmet, still in a sorry?
Well, yeah, probably better than Vorcha's.
Oh, I thought you're talking about the Asari. I thought you were talking about the Asarian.
Yeah, no, I was just like, no, we didn't kill her.
The one foaming at the mouth, I thought was dead.
No.
Yes, that one's dead. Yes.
To get off this place.
Gotcha.
There's been a
foaming
lot of
at the mouth. Yes.
in the last couple sessions. It's okay.
It has.
You said
I don't remember any of their names.
Got it.
Yep. I said ex-hostage.
Yep.
I knew what she meant, but I understand what. Yeah, I understand why, but I knew what she meant. So, because my brain works halfway as well. So yes.
Just taking notes. That's all.
Okay. So yes, everyone hears this but Brockus. So now it is Mel's turn to react. Mel, you are actually with Vera because she's dragging you up right now. So you're back. You're about there with her right now.
Okay. And what does it look like? What has she done to me exactly? Where am I? Am I held in her arms? Am I being forceful? What's going on?
You did this, Vera. You did this.
She probably has one hand gripping around your arm, like just above the elbow.
Okay.
That's not sexy at all. Do it again.
I know.
Okay, she
around the waist.
Is holding you gently around the waist.
No, the arm thing's fine. It makes sense when you're grabbing her and going.
That's a Vera thing to do in this moment.
Exactly.
I'm
just teasing.
Grenades. Okay. So Mel's first thought is ow, and then
that's fair.
Strong grip. Okay, I want to try something. I want to send. Hold on. What did I name this one?
One of your drones.
Yep. I want to send Hermes, my recon drone, basically to be sacrificed. But I'm hoping I'm basically sending him with orders to make as many scans of of his ship as it can, and to immediately upload them to my Omni tool before whatever happens.
Okay, how far out? How far out are you sending this drone? What's its speed? Words. God damn it.
I do not remember how far
You
out we
mocking me?
can summon them. I'm guessing he comes from me. I always imagine he comes from me.
That's
my
true.
backpack.
But I don't know if it's 30 feet. Like, you can send them out 30 feet if they
So-
have a movement speed of 30 feet.
They have a movement speed of 30. They can double move. They can do all that stuff. It's just limited by how long they survive.
Yeah,
Okay.
his flying speed is 16 meters. So I don't know if he can double that and do his scans, or
Damn, that's
if he
35
has
feet.
to-
Yeah.
or if he
Okay.
goes out, because this is kind of wibbly wobbly. Like, they don't. I just think a recon drone would be able to make scans and relay information to me. So,
Okay.
as part of his basic function. But
Well, we will find out.
Determine. I think maybe if that's like an action for him to take scans, then I guess he would only go about 16 meters into the room and then start taking as many scans as he can.
It would take an action to do the scan, yes.
Okay, so yeah, he
So-
goes 16 meters out from me, and
Okay.
then starts doing as many scans as he can.
Yeah, so at that point, it's just like a few feet out from the entranceway, so it won't be, it's still quite a distance away from the ship, but at least it makes it out in that area and just start scanning.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a percentile read, please.
Like scanning and photos kind of thing,
Yeah.
information. A percentile?
Yes, because he's still pretty far away, but I want to see how much information you can snag, and then I'll let you know later.
Okay. Let's see. You two. 61.
61? Okay. So I will leave it at that until it gets destroyed or comes back or whatever happens after this moment. So, all right. Did you want to do any of your movement?
Yeah, I'll break away from Vera, I guess, because I'm not strong enough to drag her with me, and I don't have cool force abilities or anything. But I mean, I guess I can move her with me.
You still could move
But-
her. It's just half your movement. It's just she just has more movement.
I don't know when this is gonna. I don't know. It seems kind of weird to drag and then me drag.
I mean, if you think about the mechanics too much and how they apply to real life, the game gets ruined. So just do what
That's
you're gonna
true.
do.
You do know. You know her. You've been around her long enough to know that she can easily outrun you. So if you wanted to bolt
That's
ahead of
true.
her, you know she can easily catch up to you.
All right. I just don't want to leave her in like a blast radius if this is our only round to move. Is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm thinking. But all right, I'm just gonna go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's as far as I can go.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say, we want to dash, but no, you had to do the
I summoned my drone to try to get info.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so next up we have Briskar. So you were able to hear what Vera said.
I don't think that I would have any reason to think that a blast radius would go from all the way over there to over here, though. To be
I
perfectly
mean, that's
honest.
fair. That's fair. You don't know.
Though you did see what we did to the port in Omega.
And she specifically called out they're going to Omega us. So you have to pick out which thing we did in Omega she's talking about.
They're gonna lock us in a dumpster and then weld it shut.
And add air holes.
That was
Maybe.
still
Maybe
fantastic.
remembered.
Who knows what happened to them?
They're going to invite us into their secret love nest. That's
You
how
did
I
put
take
2 of
that.
them in there. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Anyways, I need a quick description. Do I see on this thing any exposed mechanics?
On this one, technically yes, you do see some wires and tubing that are sticking out specifically on the legs, the top of the legs. It would be its hip, if it had a hip area, that you could probably reach.
Yeah, so if I see that, and if they would seem to me like something that might be the hydraulics or something that allows them to control the legs and make the legs move, that's my target.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Because you're doing a more precise roll, it'll be a slightly higher thing, because it's like a called shot, but I'm not worried about you because of your fucking necks.
Yeah. Okay, monomolecular blade strike against this thing. Oh, first things first, bonus action, activate barrier.
Okay.
Then, yeah, monomolecular blade strike against
Okay.
those fires on one of the legs.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Let's call it the leg that Brockus is near. That way it, like, if it collapses, it's going to hopefully rotate into the corner, like, so that it faces.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's freaking.
It's amazing.
27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
It's like when monk bullshit happens. Rogue bullshit.
So.
Rogue's not bullshit too.
D10. Yep. Okay. Okay. So 21. 29 points of damage on what I'm hoping is some sort of hydraulic or pneumatic hose to collapse the leg.
What kind of damage is this?
This is slashing.
Okay. So you go ahead and you start slashing at it, and you know that you hit it. You were able to kind of sever a couple of these wires and tubes, but you notice that it seems fairly resilient. That your attack wasn't doing quite as much damage as you were hoping it would. Go ahead and give me a percentile.
Okay. Where are you? Well, I can use this D10 again. There we go. Found one. All right. 74.
Okay. So you see this machine after you stabbed it and everything, that it's looking slightly janky, but it hasn't fallen over or anything like that. It seems like it's still maintaining its functionality.
Okay. Oh, there was a D6 that I forgot. 2 extra.
2 extra. Okay.
Probably doesn't make a difference, but there you go.
Not much, but every bit helps. Every bit helps.
And so as I make this attack, Brockus sees me pop back into full visibility, attack this particular spot. I don't know if he wants to do anything with that, but there you go.
Okay. So this next turn, because again I deleted it and that's on me. Everyone can hear this, that there's this loud popping sound, and then it just sounds like it's a domino effect where you just hear this little until suddenly you see flames and everything just kind of just seeping inside as it expands in the room. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Oh, Vera. So close. So Vera, you see these flames from the explosion right behind you, and they don't seem to be stopping. They seem to be expanding as you can see parts of the structure starting to crumble and shake. As there's just so many of these mines that just kind of cause a domino effect in this area. And you see it's still growing. Ophelia.
The helmet that the dead Turian's wearing, does it look like one that could easily be pulled off, or is it something that more had to go over there and like detach from the armor?
No, because of how she stumbled and fell and started foaming at the mouth, Mel actually threw off the helmet.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's
so
all I
it's
need to know.
like because she needed to get to the mouth, so yeah, so it's yeah, it's off. It's on the ground. It's a little gross, but it's on the ground.
I'm gonna cast lift and bring that helmet to me,
Okay, easy enough to do.
and then I'm going to step inside this, open the door and step inside this room, closing the door behind me because I'm not sure how fast that explosion's going to come out.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold the helmet out to Salima.
One day you guys will get her name right. Sarima.
Whatever.
This is why I don't create character names when you guys are just like, we're gonna talk to random Bob. It's Bob's name. And I'm like, you won't remember. Why does it matter?
I'm bad with names. This is just a fact. So.
Thank God you remember Arleo. Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Well, how can you forget Arleo?
Vera,
I'm
right?
gonna hold up and be like, you need to put this on right now. And we're going to have to make a run for it. That's the wrong accent, but whatever.
Okay, she's a little reluctant at first because it's like all gross and it's just like, oh, there's blue blood, but she puts it on because she hears the rumbling too. She doesn't know what's up.
Alright. Because I moved pretty much 5 feet to get in here, right?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
If I left, so I could force me. So, that was my action. If you'd allow me to, I also want to pull out the opioid metagel that Mel gave me.
Okay.
And I want to hold that out for her to take on her turn as well, and tell her to apply that to herself.
Okay.
That's the one that if you get reduced to 0 hit points, you jump back up to 1.
Oh, got it. Okay, because I was gonna say, I was like, it's been a month, but she wasn't like that. Like she was a little banged up, but she wasn't like injured. No. But I see where you're going.
I'm
with
more
it.
going with the side effects because we're about to make a run for it.
Yep. Okay. So she looks at you confused at first, and she's like, "Why am I taking this metagel?"
Just trust me on this. Take it now, and we have to go. We're making a run for it.
Oh, okay. As she just goes, adrenaline rush into it. So that's what metagel is. So yeah, so she go ahead and she takes it. I don't know, I change it up every time I talk about it.
It's a stim pack now.
It's a stim pack, it's an ointment, it's just whatever I'm feeling. These are special, yeah. So she goes ahead and she takes it, and as soon as she's done, she's like, so we're running, you said? I guess I'll follow you?
Yes, we'll wait a moment to see if they can take that thing down in the next few moments, and if they don't, we're out of here. So I want to be able to fully dash with her, so I'm gonna wait until the next turn.
Okay,
I don't want to get stuck with this thing right in front of us.
Yep. Okay then. Brockus. There's no denying it. You can hear the explosion with the rumbling because the whole thing is shaking. So you know something's up.
Right. Brockus is gonna take one step down, activate a barrier, and then instantly use Nova. So I'm going to need it to make a dexterity saving throw. Nova. And I need it to fail.
Just will the dice. Not. Okay. Where is its dex? It is a 14.
Motherfucker. All right, well, it's gonna save, so it's only gonna take half this damage. It's only gonna it's gonna take only half of 5d8.
Oh.
Wait, how many ticks do I have on my shield? I'm sorry, it's gonna take 68.
68? Okay.
Woo!
Very nice, very nice.
But it's only gonna take half.
And let me know what type of damage.
So it's a total of 19 force damage.
19? Okay. Okay, so you go ahead and you just hit it with all this force, and you can see it kind of stumbling backwards, but it's kind of bulky, so it's almost like in slow-mo, so it's kind of stumbling, but it manages to keep its foothold there.
Let's see. It's an action. All right, well, I'm gonna do the one thing that I can do right now.
Okay.
To see if somebody else is going to give everybody else a chance to get by it without too much trouble, hopefully.
Okay.
What's my movement speed? 12.
It's way better. Hold
on. He's gonna go here.
Okay. It is going to attempt to give you an attack of opportunity. Don't look scared. It's okay, Fox. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that one looks far more dangerous.
I know, right?
That looks like a fire tornado. That's not okay.
Hey, I know
it's
that.
called
I know
fire
that
hex,
icon.
right?
I know that icon. I've dropped that on you guys
so
a couple times.
So you too have that.
Oh yeah,
okay,
I've dropped that one on you guys a couple times.
Well, you are able to whip on by. It's tall enough to where you'd have to duck your head a little bit, but you can get in between its leg and get through. But it's too slow and it can't really pivot and rotate. And it's not able to fire off a shot at you. Okay, so because it's kind of stuck in a corner and doesn't really pivot, it just kind of shoots everything in front of it. Jamar.
You're muted, sir.
Maintaining concentration on this thing.
Oh no, I'm shooting at you right now.
Oh.
It's my turn, bitch. No, you're fine.
Wow.
What are you trying to hit?
I'm sassy. Lost all train of thought. Where's my hit? There we go. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Here we go. That is 18 piercing damage.
Oh.
She's rolling more dice.
And 27 radiant damage.
Ow.
I rolled high on them. I'm sorry. As you just see these cannons just go, just shoot at you, and it hurts. Buddy, it hurts.
You don't say.
Now it's your turn.
Well, can I apply a medi-gel while maintaining concentration?
Yes, you can. It's a free action.
Cool.
I'm not gonna be that mean.
Don't make me.
Because you can like maintain concentration and go, ow. Or
okay, so that is 6, 7, 8. Okay, and maintaining concentration, so he needs to make another strength save.
Okay. That's an 8.
8.
8.
He fails.
He's frozen, isn't he?
He's now a popsicle bot.
Yeah.
So if he's paralyzed, do I have advantage on attacks?
You've got a whole pile of things because he cannot do crap.
Or you could
he
run.
Is frozen.
And he's going to take 10, 26
Keep
damage.
forgetting-
26 cold.
Yep.
13. Okay.
Unless he has resistance, it's not getting halved.
He has resistance.
What an asshole.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Fine. Then Wheatley's going to shoot him.
Yeah.
Ooh, it spins.
See.
I technically use it for the prime, but it's more fun when he's frozen.
Are you
Well,
saying
he
he's a
primed as
precious
well?
little snowflake?
He is. He is a precious little snowflake. Okay, what is anything else you want to do? And then what does Wheatley
No.
want to do?
I'm not going to do anything else. And Wheatley is going to open fire.
Okay.
For a 26 to hit.
26 hits. Damn, Wheatley, making up from last time.
For another 10 damage.
That is radiant. Yes, okay. Perfect. All right.
I need the bot dead so I can get around this problem. So...
Well, it's frozen.
Yes. But that's
And
all
it
I'm going
used
to do
its
for now.
opportunity of attack last time.
I don't give a shit. It's gonna hurt me.
That's fair. Vera, you can feel the heat on your bum.
Yeah, I am not stopping, but I am going to whistle to get Mel's attention so I don't surprise her too much. As I run up to here and gently wrap my arm around her waist. And together, we run from this blast. I've already done the math for you. We can get up to here.
Okay. Thank you.
And that's using my action to dash and everything.
Okay. Mel, you're being whisked away in the
Mel,
arms of Vera.
So there's an achievement that pops up on our Omni tool. In the arms of a female Turian. Achieved. Unlocked.
In the arms of a
I was
Turian.
thinking it. I was just like, God damn that song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mel just kind of like sees Vera rushing up, just kind of nods consent, gets whisked away, blushes a little bit, and then is gonna cast a guidance as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to put that on myself, Vera, and Brockus.
Okay. Do you have to see them?
Well,
Do you have to see them? Because you can't see Brockus right now. If that's the case.
I did see him a second ago before I got
Yeah, but it
whisked
wasn't
away.
your turn though, Missy.
They technically have the same initiative order. They're both on turn 22.
Alright, so guidance
No.
says tap into the VI of a willing creature. It does not say I have to see them.
What is the
Let me-
guidance spell? Like the
I'll
D&D
post
actual
it.
guidance spell.
Yeah,
No,
actually, that's
that's
true.
the
This
spell
one doesn't
this
say anything
version of
about
guidance.
seeing.
Yeah, I posted it.
Even in D&D, if we went off the D&D
Willing
guidance, it doesn't
creature
say?
within range for this one.
Well, these
Oh.
spells are different than the D&D spells.
I know, I'm just going off a reference if they had to do line of sight is all I'm saying.
I just had to tap into his VI. It's a hacky thing.
I'll
One
allow
Omni
it.
tool to the other.
And
I'll allow
the
it.
5e guidance is a touch spell, so it's different.
Very different.
This one's
Yeah.
ranged. Other one's touch.
I'm touching him through the hacking.
You could just hack into his Omni tool and give him a bonus.
Yeah.
That works
Watching
too.
from afar.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So Brockus gets guidance.
Yeah.
And Vera, I think too, you said.
Yeah, well that's when I thought I had to see them. So now I'm thinking I might.
Well, it's within 30 meters. It's 30 meters. Math. Traces, thank you so much for that follow.
Yeah, who's in 30 meters of me?
Oh god,
2,
math.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So Dreskar is, Jamar is, I think everybody is.
Everybody is, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn!
All distances are ridiculous in this.
Jesus Christ, this game is so broken. Alright.
I see me and Vera are kind of in the lead of safety.
Yes.
So I'm going to actually put it on Athelia. Brockus took a lot of hits, so I will put it on Brockus. And Jamar, because I know Dreskar is a Dexy little bitch, so he could probably handle himself. So.
That's fair. That's fair.
And there's a racial ability that I keep forgetting about that I'm about to bust out. So
Yeah.
Fuck
so
you.
I just send off like a little, like you guys get little pings with the little happy Mel emoji, and it's just like this helpful information somehow that's like helping you guide and giving you information that'll help boost whatever save you need. But basically, you get a d6 to add to an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll of your choice. It just has to be used within the next 10 minutes. So.
Yep.
did Mel just become the Windows paperclip tooltip?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I see you're trying to run for your life.
I see you're about to be blasted by fire.
Good luck.
You might want to try.
This way, you'll get cover. Good luck.
Okay. She even programmed
so,
that's like her little like animated pixelated form, just going like.
We need fan art of a clip art version of Mel going.
With a little speech bubble that says, "See, you're in trouble."
So I see our next emoji that we need is this.
Yep. Dreskar. Forgot your name a moment there. Don't know why.
That's okay.
We keep forgetting all your character names. It's okay.
Dreskar is going to try to do the same thing, but this time he's going to use zero sum.
Oh god, okay. Roll me that D2. Yeah, it's always a Kraken. It's always a Kraken. I've never seen it not be a Kraken.
Well, you know the coin has 2 Krakens on it.
It's 50%, so it's gonna go the other way
So
at
it's a
some
crit.
point.
It is a crit.
Okay, well I said the same thing, so yeah. So 2d8, d10.
See,
Okay.
this is why we took our break early. I knew this would happen.
And so this time, now that he knows where this hose is, he's actually gonna put his sword into an empty spot beneath the hose and like use almost like a bar with the edge out to try to sever the hose that way.
All right.
That's
Go
right,
ahead and
there's
roll
a
that
D6.
damage. It is frozen right now.
Right. Oh wait. Really? So 19. $22 plus 3. Sorry. 22 plus 19. 31. And then plus my modifier is.
This is all slashing damage?
Yeah. 41 plus. Where is it? 8. So 49 points of slashing damage on this hose. Trying to get it to collapse and turn away, so hopefully everyone can feel safe running past it.
Okay, so you go ahead and you are able to sever its leg as it kind of like tilts down. You do notice still that just like before, it doesn't look like it took all of your damage, but it was able to kind of tilt to one side.
Okay, so it does appear to be at least somewhat disabled.
Yes.
Plus the frozen.
It is sparking right now.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as my cue that I have done everything that I can do, and I'm going to yell out to Athelia.
Who's behind the door?
Yep. Or maybe even touch comms and do it.
Yeah, you all have walkie-talkies.
Athelia, you might want to get out of there now. I've done what I can with the bot. And I'm going to run. So I use my action. I haven't used my movement. My bonus action, which I use for movement. And, I'm going to drop this in chat. Racial ability, raw agility. Because we're still technically in combat, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I can double my movement speed, and that's when I'm going to move.
It's like the Tabaxi trait that does that.
Yes. So,
me, I'm fast and I can remember every goddamn thing.
So, I'm not going to bore everybody with figuring out where I end up. I'll move. Go ahead and move along in turn order.
Okay. Well, it's the bomb's turn.
That's something you never want to hear. It's the bomb's turn. Because the bomb needs a turn, right?
Okay. And it's growing in size. Oh, Athelia, it's your turn, even though I accidentally clicked it. It's your turn. Mel's face.
So
it's just like bad touch.
She's going to turn to Serema. Got it that time, I think.
You did.
I'm learning. I'm like, follow me, focus on me, and try not to look around too much. It's not gonna be pleasant.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go. Basically, when I pop my head out here, can we still fit between the legs of this thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's down on one side. You'll have to duck, but it's at an angle now. But you can still squeeze under its leg. It's a pretty high leg.
Yep. So we want to do that, and we want to. If we full movement, double and dash, I'll end up here. She should end up next to me.
She should end up right there next to you. So she already agreed last round that she was gonna follow you. So yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you go off the grid? Jesus Christ. Okay.
I hope to God we make it out before that thing goes off.
Okay. Do I have to continue making the save to break out of the frozenness? Jamar. Who may or may not be muted. I know he's not talking, but he usually mutes himself and then he starts talking.
No,
thinking.
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Just giving a heads up.
Okay, so I have to get around the thing.
Jiff, you're in the or not chimera, the Matt Spec chat. yeah, that's about accurate.
Yeah, okay. So, run screaming? That's my option?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, whatever you want to do, babe.
Run screaming, or you can stand there and shoot and probably die in a fire.
But I need to also know if he has to make another save because it's still his turn. Or is he frozen forever?
Frozen until the start of Jamar's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it's still
he
frozen.
he doesn't have an opinion right now.
That's fair. You know what the sad thing is? He never had one to begin with.
Well, that's his problem. So,
Sad. Yes,
we're
Wait,
going
did you skip me?
Yes.
Nope. I did.
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
did.
sorry.
You did.
You just wanted to do Knott's turn so
She's
bad.
really trying to kill you today, Brocka.
Sorry,
Right?
I didn't mean. It's because
What
I
did you
accidentally
do to
clipped.
Zoro?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Did you ever get those spells to Kimmick? Because I feel like this is revenge.
I'm
Eventually.
pretty much only gonna call out to Jamar to hurry his ass up so I can get everyone to the ship, and I'm gonna wait until he gets to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna delay my turn until Jamar gets there.
Okay, Jamar, now it's your turn because I totally knew what the order was.
Okay. Well, since I can, I'm going to maintain concentration, so I'm going to make him make a save before I do anything stupid.
Okay. So it's a strength.
Yeah, he can start by making a strength save before I.
It's a disadvantage, though, isn't it? Is it a disadvantage? Because he's cold, or it doesn't matter? Where's the cryo? Let's go back a scotch. Let's see your cryo beam. Let's also make a saving throw. Start returning, you may spend your action when additional point to continue casting the your movements. It doesn't say, so.
Nope, he just gets to make a save.
Okay, well, he nat 20'd.
Well, he's an asshole. Okay.
For 25.
Well, this is going to be fun and exciting, and I might die.
I mean, he still takes damage.
I mean, to be fair, since he can't rotate, would he be able to make an attack of opportunity since you would be leaving his threat range on the other side?
If you were to run in the opposite direction, but it's currently enveloped in fire right now, so you kind of only got one direction.
What I'm saying is if Jamar enters threat range here, goes to here, and then leaves threat range here, it can't turn to fire.
No, it can't.
So,
well, either way,
technically get an attack of opportunity.
It tries to get an attack of opportunity, but because I did the same thing with Dresscar. When Dresscar went under it, it tried to turn, but nothing happened. I didn't even roll. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, either way, it's going to take 10 cold damage.
Okay. Which it takes half, which is 5 HP, which is all it had left. How do you want to do this?
Jamar is kill on a big bot and nobody's there to see it. Oh.
Dead bodies.
Guys, I totally killed it. Yeah, sure, Jamar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, the flame killed
You killed it.
We were beating the shit out of it and you killed it? Yeah, okay. Nerd.
I would believe you shut it down, but come on.
Well, the kill is going to be in one fluid action because I'm going to scoot underneath it.
Okay.
And when it tries to turn to track, you're going to hear that wonderful sound of frozen metal creaking and cracking.
Mm-hmm. So you move kind of under him, like right here, or you just kind of move like just past him. I'm gonna get rid of this.
Hold on. Okay, so there. Wheatley will be following on the roof.
Okay.
Basically sliding underneath it, and as it tries to turn, you just hear that wonderful sound of frozen metal trying to bend.
Okay. So with that being said,
Oh shit.
wow, she just made it out of range. I need all 4 of you to
Wait,
make
me?
dexterity saving throws. Yeah?
I've
Yeah,
got
you.
full cover from that thing. Damn.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna use my guidance.
From the bombs?
Guidance is a D6? No.
It's gonna hurt.
Yes.
What happens when flame is in a funnel?
Okay, so with the guidance, I got a 23.
Okay.
I'm also going to use my bin luck on myself so I can add a d4 to mine. So I can do that 3 times a day.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, so Brockus got a 22, I think you said. Athelia, what did you
23.
get? 23.
23.
Damn, okay.
I was
Jamar.
not messing around with this.
I was going to check something. That.
Yeah, I think y'all forget about your hollow bracelets too if you wanted to get past it.
Yeah, that's why I popped that in there.
No, that's
It
not
also-
going to be
it also
great,
gives
because
you
that's a
extra
deck
movement.
save.
Yes.
That's an 8.
Ooh, okay, and Wheatley's?
Oh, Wheatley, you'll be fine. 12?
No, so Jamar and Wheatley is going to take the brunt of this. The other two are going to take half damage as this machine just is encased in ice and then just bursts in fire and shrapnel as it explodes. What is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so Jamar and Wheatley are going to take 25 points of thunder damage. And then Athelia and Brockus, you guys are going to take half that, which is 12.
So I'm going to reduce that by 7 without using a barrier tick, so I'll take 5,
Okay.
and that will just hit my shields.
Okay, yeah, it is thunder damage.
Thunder damage, that's right. No,
Yep,
it's lightning damage that does the shields.
it does. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you're fine because it's thunder damage.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm basically saying, yeah, you can do that. So anyone who has shields, it counts. You
Yeah.
can use your shields. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just thought maybe I misremembered the damage check that did the extra.
So when Shamar gets there, Brockus is gonna pretty much throw one over each shoulder and then pick another one up in his arms and just run down the hallway.
Okay.
Who's going where? I have to ask.
You're going over one shoulder, Jamar's going over the other, and the rescue's going in his arms.
Oh
Princess
man, I
and
was
the
hoping
rescue.
Jamar would get the. I was hoping Jamar would get the princess.
So was I.
Yeah, so was
Sorry,
I.
The arm and the Solarian in the arms.
In the arms of a Krogan.
And then
die.
all like with all of them just double movement, which would put
Okay.
us here.
Which is still half your movement.
It's half
Because
my movement?
you're carrying people, it's half your speed to when you're carrying people.
Oh, is it? See, I didn't know it was only half my speed.
Yeah.
But okay, so if I'm double moving, then
You are a strong boy, but it's still the
Three
strength
people,
is
okay.
required of how
So
much
then
weight
it's
you can
gonna be
carry,
there.
but regardless it's still. So yeah.
Also, could be interesting to see what happens if you use charge.
no. And whoever's in my
So-
arms, then whoever's in my arms is now paced.
So technically, actually, why does it keep doing this? Technically, you can do that on your turn. It is
No,
Vera's turn.
I delayed my
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
I delayed my
Oh,
turn.
that's right. My
Yeah.
bad. You are here. What happened to him? There we go.
She, don't forget her.
Oh, you're carrying her too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
carrying
the
all three of
princess
them.
carrier.
Carrying everybody but Wheatley.
I think
Wheatley's fine. Vera.
We can
I-
rebuild them.
Am going to continue double moving with Mel, and that will get us to here.
And then you're like, oh, hi. The dress car. Mel.
How are Vera and Jessica looking health-wise when Mel looks
I'm
over
good.
at both?
I have 69 HP.
Nice.
So you both fine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're pretty damn healthy.
Mel just grips onto Vera tighter.
She's like,
getting
oh,
closer.
oh no. I will die happy in the arms of a woman.
Well, not happily. She doesn't really want to
well,
die.
that's true. That's still dying. Yeah.
She still has
Riskar.
quite the achievement list that is not yet been unlocked.
Well,
Batarian females.
Nope,
Bolus
that's
female.
not on the list. I think she skipped that one.
Xanar female. Well, they're not females, but what's Jessica doing?
Driscar looks back deeply into Vera's eyes and yoinks Mel away. No.
Not a yo-yo. She's like, no, I prefer
This
this.
sounds like a strength contest to me.
She's like, no, I want to go with
Mel is
you.
not willing.
I'd like to feint the attack first.
No consent. No consent.
No consent. You don't have boobies.
Well,
What about
that's
moves?
a requirement.
I mean, you
I'm
can
sure that'd be
get
rectified.
Ever heard of the
True,
company Boobs
true.
for Drag Queens? There you go.
Yeah,
Just need to
Mel's
get a
got
pair of
nothing
dress
right
going.
now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just hanging on. You can just hang on. You don't have to do anything.
Hold
Other
on,
than
actually. I
swoon.
might have a drone that I can send out since I'm pretty sure Hermes is toast.
Yeah, Hermes
I'm already
is toast.
I'm already off the map, so
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
already
you
off
are.
the map? Okay.
Yeah.
because
It's not for you. Not everything's about you. Okay, Jessica.
well, you know what? It's not your turn anyways, so
Oh, I thought she said it was.
It was her
No.
turn, and she said she was gonna
Yeah.
hang on, and that was it. But now she's changing her mind, so I'm gonna let her change her
No,
mind.
I just said I'm hanging on, and then
You can still do
you
something.
know what? You know what?
You can still do stuff.
You know what? I was still
What?
talking. My mouth hasn't stopped moving. Therefore, it's my turn still.
Girl, that's the problem.
I know.
I was gonna say, does it ever?
A lot.
ADHD Adventures, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
You're watching them
everybody.
run for their pathetic little lives.
Okay, I'm just gonna launch my repair drone behind me in case my friends need it at some point, just to have there. For
Okay.
backup. And that is Apollo. He's the one with the little kissy face.
That's right.
Apollo.
Okay.
Thank you. And he can move. I'm guessing probably the same as the other drones. I'm not sure. We'll say 16 meters right now.
I think so, yeah.
Since the N7 site changed everything, I lost all my bookmarks and
Yeah.
everything.
We'll just say 30
Okay.
feet. It's fine. Yeah, the 16 meters. Or whatever
So yeah,
it
he's
is.
gonna move. I send him to go towards my friends, 30 feet. I don't have
Okay.
control of him, so I
You
can't
should
move.
you should
him.
now. You're on the
Oh,
ruler.
I'm
that's
on the
why.
wrong. Yeah, you know what? I don't need to be told the truth.
If it's 16 meters, it'll be 40 feet.
Okay, so it's from me. So 2, 4, 6, 12, 14, 16, 18. It's just, well, they're all gonna be moving, so. Well, no, I'll send him. What's his range to his shit? Hold on, sorry guys.
You want to have them kind of like on this corner. That way, if they curve around and they're over here, it's still within range.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like what his range to his healing abilities are.
Ah, gotcha.
Because he can cast first aid, which is, oh, it's a touch spell. Okay, so he's right up on him. Who looks? He's assessing scanning. Like, who's really fucked up?
Raucous.
Jamar's pretty fucked up.
Okay, he zeroes in on Jamar and casts first aid. So
You're getting kissy boo boos from a robot.
Yep, he comes.
Because
You
it has
see
a
this
kissy
drone
face.
with his
Something
kissy
tells
face
me-
on it, and he comes up to you, and it makes this like little kissy sound when he heals you.
Kissy
Something tells me Mom might be
face.
okay with this.
Yeah, that's my drone. That's my Apollo. Okay, so you get. Oh, okay, that's plus my spellcasting modifier. Is that the same as your spell attack bonus, or?
If you're using, yeah, I would say with your drones, whatever bonuses that it has, if it doesn't have one listed, just use your own.
No, I'm just asking. That's like spell attack bonus is spell casting ability.
Oh, your spell
modifier,
casting,
or is it
yes.
same?
The
Okay.
ability mod is the modifier for whatever your casting ability is, your casting skill.
So your
Okay.
intelligence. Yeah.
All right. So you get 11 points of healing from my drone's little kissy.
Because I'm assuming as an engineer, it's intelligence.
Well, that
If
over
not, that's
doubled what
dumb.
I had for health. So, good.
If Jamar is still
Yay!
over Rox's shoulder, does that mean it kissed Jamar's butt?
It might
Sure.
have. It might have.
You just feel
Yeah.
this little pressure on your butt and this like kissy sound. You've been healed.
Could be worse.
Okay.
I asked the question, I'm ashamed of it.
All right, I'm done now. I'm officially done. Sorry, Jessica.
Okay. Oh no, your lips are still moving.
My turn was already done
Yeah, we know
Why
you.
did
you
you
say it
fucked
was
your
up.
turn?
because
No.
it wasn't your turn.
It's
said it
no,
was
it
my
was,
turn.
it was her turn. It doesn't matter. You're fucking fast as Callie and you're off the grid. We already know this. You're booking
Hey,
it. You're done.
Nobody's as fast as Callie.
No, but
No one. That's not possible. Anyway, then I'm done.
All right, Drescar's off the fucking grid, so I'm gonna skip him because he's off the fucking grid. Athelia, you are on Brockus's shoulder.
Shoulder. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably gonna regret this, but what turn did the bomb go at?
Oh, thank you. It's after Drescar.
Yeah. I think it was gonna come back to bite us if I just went anyway.
Oh. You know what?
I don't wanna
Technically, because you're on Brockus, both Brockus and Jamar are gonna need to make Constitution saving throws. But it's everyone else can feel the heat.
Did you
That
all already
hurts.
use your
Yep.
inspiration? Okay.
Thankfully, you're on the edge of it. It's not gonna do as much damage as it could have because you're on the edge of it. So,
8.
okay. So that's a fail, first of all, Brockus.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. That's a 13.
13. Okay, that's also a fail. So you both get the full damage. Again, you guys are on the edge of it. You're not in it. Because the further you're in it, the more damage you'll get. So you guys just get 6 points of fire damage.
how many rounds have you guys been out of combat? Or not?
This is the first.
Technically, I'm still counting this as... So technically you're not in combat, but we're still in initiative. So with that being said, the barrier rules are still going to apply as if you were in a battle because of initiative.
Right, but they haven't been attacking or being attacked for, I think, at least 1, maybe 2 rounds.
When it comes to the robot's turn in the initiative order, that will be 1 full round.
So, unfortunately, I think that means shields do not regenerate.
fine. Totally fine.
Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, so now it's Athelia's turn, and you feel the heat on you.
I mean, there's not much I can do. I'm currently slung over Brock's shoulder, so he's just gonna get someone patting his back, going, go, 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 go!
Hey, Brock is come out. It'd be a hell of a lot faster if you ran yourself now.
Now that he knows.
Yeah. Jumping down then, as long as he's letting me down. I didn't think he'd let me down.
Anybody who wants to wiggle off of him can to run.
Okay, so I'm more wiggle off, I'm more grab Sarima by the hand and try and drag her along. Well, not drag her, but I'm kind of encouraging her to run with me, because that was our agreement.
Okay, no problem. Now, just so you know, if you are holding on to her and dragging her, it's still considered half speed.
I'm not
You're just yanking her off.
I'm not dragging her off. I'm telling her, come with me. Come on, come on.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. Yep. Because pulling people is still half speed. So, okay, yep. So, go ahead and move your movement. I will go ahead if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of scoochy. Sorry, Apollo. You can go ahead and just land right here. Because technically Brockus is in the center of this. So, yeah, so if Jamar and anyone wants to hop off, you can just do the 5 foot right in front of him and just do what you want to do.
So, I'd end up here. I'm hoping that Sarima ends up next to me.
Okay. She has the same exact movement speed, yeah, so she's gonna go ahead and just be right here. I was contemplating on being mean, saying like, hey, you have two Asari blocking your path. You're going to have a hard time squeezing through. But I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be a dick.
Just bull rush right through them.
just, all right. Brockus, your turn.
I'm gonna let Jamar move first.
Okay. So like before, you're just delaying.
Yeah.
Creature's dead, so.
I'm going to double move and screw everything else, because that's my only option.
Okay. Are you calling Wheatley with you?
Absolutely.
Can Wheatley make it out?
We'll find out.
Wheatley didn't move last turn, so if he was...
He did not move last turn.
With Jamar?
No.
He did not move last turn.
Wheatley's officially, like, there at this point.
That's fair. Yep. Okay.
All right. And then Brockus. Can only technically make it here because full movement's going to put him where the Asari's at.
Yeah, in this case, you can move through your allies. Those rules still apply. But yeah, when it's in an alley like this, it's kind of congested. You can't really share the same space, unfortunately. So yeah, that's fine. You are good. And so yeah, so he delayed his turn. So Jamar went, Wheatley went. She already caught up. So Vera.
Continuing to move with Mel, and that will put us both several spaces off the map.
Okay, so you guys are gone, and you guys are gone. I'm just kind of putting you off to the side so I can remember who is where. So, Mel, unless you want to do something specific, you are out the door.
My Apollo is just gonna go up and give cast first aid again on Jamar.
Okay, kissy boo boos.
Kissy boo boos. That is 14 points of healing.
Ooh, nice.
Hey, look, I'm above 50% almost.
And that's it. Oh, wait. I'm not near anybody. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah,
that needs it anyway. The healing.
You're technically near Wheatley.
Wheatley, he's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone around me does not need healing right now, so we're fine.
Yeah, no, so you're actually good right now, so yeah. Dresscar, you're already the fuck out the window.
He went out a window.
20. Okay.
I went
Athelia.
out a window.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep running with Sarima. Another 60 feet, which puts us off the map.
So, now that you guys are kind of in this area, I think it's safe to say, if you guys, since you have no one's being carried right now, you guys could do your dash. You guys can make it out of this area. However, you do notice the explosion is still expanding. So you guys are going to want to immediately hop into the shuttle and make it out. Who is driving the shuttle?
Don't we have 2 shuttles? Cecilia came down separate.
Didn't what's her face escort you there so she could drop you off? Or did you take it? I think you
No,
you did take
I
it.
took
Yep,
it.
you did take it. Yes. So you
So I'm
have
gonna take my
to
shuttle
everyone's
back.
and everyone's to surprise, because only Athelia knows this, there are 2 shuttles there. So Athelia hops into one, Brockus in the other. Just out of curiosity, this actually may determine some things. Who's going in what? For this last little hurrah to get out.
Mel is
Well, I'd
clinging desperately to Vera, so whatever Vera chooses.
Vera, okay.
And I'd say since I was moving so much faster than everybody else, I got in one shuttle and I'm in the pilot seat and I've started it. And that's how it fucking is.
Okay. For the sake of expediency, I'm gonna pretend you're the one that Athelia's in, so Brockus doesn't have to fight you.
Because Brockus would fight you.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, you know what?
Athelia
Let's
will
just,
not.
for expediency's sake, let's just do that. So we have Athelia and Dreskar in one. Where is Vera / Mel going into?
So I assume our ex-captive is going with Athelia. So Vera
More
will
than
take
likely, yeah.
Mel into the Brockus one. Just kind of even weight distribution between the two.
Okay. So, because I can spell. Vera and Mel. All right. So we just need Jamar. I'm not gonna count Wheatley because Wheatley's probably a member. But he is a member of
going
this
to follow
team.
Brockus in.
Okay, I think that is everyone. Okay, well, that is almost perfectly balanced. Okay, cool. So, Brockus and Dreskar, since Dreskar's now flying, I need you both to make vehicle handling, please. Checks.
What is the stat that is based off of?
It's a dex. It's dex
that's
based
gonna-
plus proficiency if you have proficiency in it.
That's going to be a natural 20 for 25.
Nice. There's vehicle. I mean, I'll do vehicle handling or there's.
It's star.
No, it's still vehicle, not ship.
It's vehicle space.
Yeah.
21.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So you guys know that like it is. You guys kind of stalled a little bit to take down that machine. You know that it's right on your ass. You guys need to get the hell out of there. So you immediately fire it up, both of you, as everyone's kind of piling on. Some of you don't even hear the door slam shut as soon as you guys start to take off. And you guys see the explosion just slowly enveloping from space, basically engulfing this entire asteroid, and pieces of the asteroid are breaking off in large chunks because it was a decent size, so it's not like turning into tiny pieces. But chunks of it are starting to float around now as this explosion just erupts. And you can see the ship getting close to you guys because Athelia is on it and she is just swooping by to go and pick you guys up, and you guys already see that cargo door open as you guys go ahead and bring it into the, or not the cargo, but where the shuttles come from, off to the side, and you guys are able to lock on, and she immediately turns it around and just shoots with all thrusters that she can fire off to get away from this explosion. And you guys are able to make it out. Because of the delay and the fire, there doesn't seem to be any sign of any other ships around. You can't see anything other than just smoke, dust, and rock just kind of floating around you guys.
So, once we're in the shuttles are docked and the doors are closed and we're exiting, Vera is stepping out of the shuttle and taking off her helmet as she does, and she whips that helmet across the shuttle bay and just storms off to her room.
What's the robot's name again?
Wheatley?
No, the android.
Oh,
she's a VI.
she's
AI.
she's AI. Yeah.
She's an android.
Yeah, no, she's not a VI. Yeah, her name is Acelia.
All right.
Is it Acelia? It's been so long.
Brockus is gonna get on the ship intercom and just go, Cecilia, as soon as you can, get us out to Mass Effect Relay. Take us home to the Citadel.
I am on it.
As he's doing that, he's like detaching the armor off of his body because he's got to get that wound taken care of.
Yeah, you're still in a lot of pain. The adrenaline, it was kind of pumping you, so you didn't really think much of it because heat in the battle, Krogan, fighting spirit, you felt nothing once you started going with the battle. But as you start calming down, it's just that searing pain comes back. And you've noticed that a little bit more of your skin and the muscle, as well as the armor, looks like it's slowly deteriorated. It stopped, but you notice that it spread for a little bit before it finally stopped.
Yep. He grabs a bottle of Rinsol out of the kitchen because this is going to be a very, very painful night.
Before Brockus leaves Mel's sight, she's going to like walk over to him, and you see her kind of like move her fingers a little weird, and her Omni tool and a bunch of little nanobots surround you. And I'm casting.
He holds up his hand. None of that.
What? But you're hurting.
I deserved this one.
You didn't deserve anything. None of us deserved this.
I should have had my guard up.
Just let me heal you.
I have my own way.
And I have mine. And it's my duty on this ship, it's my job to heal people and to take care of you all. Like you take care of us. Are you gonna deny me my duty?
God damn it.
That was sweet. Also manipulating.
She says in a British accent because I lost it again.
Fine, but not out here.
All right, I'll follow you. She's gonna scoop up Vera's helmet from the corner as she walks in, following Brockus determinedly.
He goes into his room and disables the armor and everything. His like entire upper body is like pretty much like from the side of it like nothing but scar tissue. He's got like scars and battle wounds all over him.
Wow. Well, the fresh scars we can do something about at least. All right, boys, we've got a work out for us. And she's gonna just send her nanobots, and they kind of swarm around you. And as she casts first aid 3 times, and you gain 31 points of health back.
Sorry, and you notice when you're healing it, you can tell that it's healing the skin, and it's kind of closing the wound with some synthetic material to kind of help patch it up. Because it was a pretty nasty wound. Like it wasn't just a bullet hole. It almost looked like something took a chomp out of it, and then spread from the hole. But you're able to heal it up. However, Brockus, you still feel that pain because of how badly it affected your muscle. So the wound itself is healed, but there is internal damage.
Can I do a medicine check?
You can do a medicine check, yes.
$21.
21. You do notice as a medic that you're thankful that his wound is healed, but you see that there is some tissue damage in the muscle. Like the muscle itself is right now, because it's a fresh wound / heal, it's kind of, the muscle itself is spasming, and you can actually see it through the skin and kind of just like contracting and throbbing a little bit as it spasms. But without inspecting exactly what he was shot with, it's hard to say what's going to happen other than, as of right now, he does have some muscle tissue damage, and he's going to be in some pain for at least a few days. It may go away, but the damage has been done.
And where is it? On his arm or
It's right below his rib cage, right on his side.
All right.
So it's gonna sting every time he breathes and every time.
For now, yeah. It's Mel knows enough that usually when there's that kind of damage, it eventually does go away, but the muscle itself is, to your knowledge right now, perma-damaged until you can get some more information. But the damage has been done to that side of your muscle.
I'm gonna look at Brockus and go, I've healed most of it, but the muscle damage is quite severe. I think the surgeons on the Citadel might be able to do something about it, but it's beyond my skill to help you. It's gonna take some.
You helped me enough, kid.
I wish I could do more, but thanks.
I'm good. I'm alive. Al's probably laughing at me, but that's one more pirate organization taken care of.
She'll just kind of pat you gently on the back. All right, now get some rest. All right? Try not to drink too heavily.
I'll try not to.
I don't
get
if
drunk, so.
I know you're not quite as bad as Athelia and I, but, just thought it's not the thing. Try not to move that side of your muscle where you feel all the pain. Try not to strain it too much till we get to the Citadel, and promise me.
Kid, this, where it's at, is going to be aggravated every time I move. Even breathing is hurting right now.
Well, just don't do push-ups or sit-ups or any kind of ups for a little while, alright? And, definitely, I'm gonna drag your butt to the Citadel surgeons, okay? We need to get you checked out proper.
We'll see.
It's an order, as your medical officer.
I thought you were the engineer.
I am also the engineer. There are a lot of jobs on this ship, and not all the personnel to fill them. So I got 2. You got 2. Your pilot and your muscle.
Okay, to be fair, just because I'm strong, it doesn't make me the muscle. That's not
-1
a job.
charisma.
That's just who I am.
Thank you so much for that wonderful raid. Holy cow. Thank you guys so much.
My point still stands.
I got you, Doc.
Alright. Good. Keeping my eye on you. Get rest. I'm gonna leave you now. And she'll pick up Vera's helmet again and head out the door and see if anyone else needs. She's gonna just start heading towards trying to find Jamar next, but I'll let you guys, whoever wants to go next can go, but that's where she's heading next. Is she knew that he was hurt pretty bad, so that's where she's gonna go next after this.
So Ophelia is gonna take Serema and just take her to a room so she can get some rest.
Okay. And you guys have plenty of spare rooms. I think it's just I think 30 rooms or something like that, something crazy. But there's plenty of rooms you can put her in.
She's gonna give her one of the spare rooms and let her know to rest, and then kind of leave her to her own because she's just been through hell, literally. So
yeah, she's kind of not in the right mental state right now. So she's exhausted. She's tired. Thankfully, she didn't get singed or anything. She didn't really take much damage other than maybe a few scratches and a beating, but she's fine, but she's tired. So she thanks you and she passes out.
And then I want to swing by my room and I want to grab that bottle of brandy that Vera sent to our room when we had our party but didn't attend, which I'm assuming is a Turian brand of brandy.
Oh, right. Yep.
So I'm gonna grab that bottle and I'm going to go to Vera's room, and I'm going to knock on the door. When she doesn't answer, because I'm guessing she won't answer, I'm going to continue to knock until she does answer. She's going to be that annoying person.
So, yeah, you assumed correctly. She won't answer right away, and she won't answer for several minutes. But your persistence will eventually pay off. And she'll open the door, and when she does, you can see her standing there in just her under armor. Her actual armor is just kind of strewn about the room. She has a bottle of brandy in her hand. And you can see behind her the TV that she has on the wall, like across from her bed, is broken, and you can see her weapons laying on the ground right below it. Probably a decent guess that she's thrown her gun at the TV.
Why would you do that?
So she probably.
Why would you do what you did, Zoro?
You gave her ammo, that's why.
Because I'm in this seat now. I have power.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
But I was going to say you probably need a drink after all of that, but it looks like you already got started. Care for a second bottle?
I've got a second. Thank you.
Third.
I'll find you if I need it.
How about you just take it? And if you don't want to drink alone eventually, just come find me.
I'll consider it. Thank you. You could do me a favor, though.
And that would be?
Take the mutts for the night.
Certainly.
20 production official, thank you so much for that raid. Thank you guys so much. Sorry.
So, Vera will whistle at her Varen for them to follow Athelia, so that they are not stuck in a room with an angry drunk person all night.
You'll have to make a couple trips because you have to get their water and bowls and stuff. It's a lot more than just taking the dogs, okay? I know.
We got those little dolly cart things. I can load it up.
Yes, you do. Perfect for the people that have no strength.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Vera, if you... I understand right now you probably don't wish to talk about it. But if you ever need it, I'm great at listening. When you're ready.
Process first.
Of course. When you're ready.
Thank you. And she'll just kind of usher the Varen out and then shut the door and go back to what she was doing.
They do whimper a little bit, kind of sad that their mommy's kind of pushing them out, but they move. But you hear the little
don't do
or whatever
that,
Varen do.
Don't do that. This one over here does that all the friggin' time, and I can't take it.
Well, that's what they're doing, because they're puppies.
So I'll take them back to my own room and get them set up. There's another thing I want to do tonight, but I'm more like other people.
Okay.
Go first.
Jamar, how are you feeling?
In pain.
Crispy?
Singed.
Yeah, but I can
It's fine.
solve my own problem is the thing. Can I? Do I actually even have that spell prepared? Yes, I do. Hey, look at that.
I wouldn't be
Hey.
surprised if you don't, because I will always have it prepared.
Yeah, well, it's one of those, did I bother today?
That's right. Engineers can probably prepare their spells, can't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because they're like clerics.
Yep.
We're an odd breed, but yeah.
We're weird. We're wizard
Artificer, clerics, wizard. Yeah.
Science cleric.
I don't even know what I am
Science
anymore.
cleric. Artificer, cleric, wizzies.
Ew.
Because you have familiars.
We're awesome is the answer.
I've learned very quickly that a lot of the classes are just ridiculous. Thank you so much for those raids, by the way. Thank you so much for all the love, guys.
You know what? We're gonna down. This is number 4. Okay, yeah, that's 4 heals on myself now.
Very nice.
I'm not dead nor crispy at this point. And I'm going to take a very battered, bruised, and shredded Wheatley and get to work on repairing his butt.
Yeah, thankfully he's not as bad as you, but he's pretty banged up from
he looks like a
specifically
frisbee
the
that's been
explosion.
attacked by a Rottweiler, okay? He's not doing well.
And yet the Baron didn't get a hold of him, so winning?
Yet.
Yes. Yeah, just
This is
you wait.
why he hovers near the roof.
Yep, this is true. No doggos for him.
But
so
I'm
are
going
you
to...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just heading to my workshop and seeing what I can deal with. And sulking the entire time about the fact that I did not get to kidnap one of those bots.
Yep.
I want it.
I was just gonna ask, are you gonna actually do work, or are you gonna actually relax? But you're a Solarian. I already know the proper answer.
Yeah.
This is the relax.
I know. Are you gonna be continuing the shotgun?
Yes.
Okay, if you want, you can get 1 roll in.
Those are D6s, right?
No, it's a D20.
D20, that's what we're rolling. And I cocked a D20. Cool. There we go. That's an 18.
18? Okay. Despite you being in a lot of pain, you're actually getting some work done. I mean, you of course still have a ways to go, but you're feeling very productive. You're actually forgetting that all that shit just happened. You're focused. And you're in your happy place.
Good deal.
What are you doing, Dresscar? After all the crazy.
Sonic shower.
Yeah.
Big chug from hard liquor bottle. Sleep.
It's been that kind of day, huh, guys?
Yeah, it has.
We'll do training tomorrow.
This
Not
was a
tonight.
That's
side
fair.
mission, man.
Yep.
Whoa, mission. Mel's got something else to do unless someone else wants to say something.
I do want to go back to Fox at some point, but let's do you, Mel.
Okay. She's just gonna check on Jamar and see that he's taking care of himself and is working, which I know is his way of like dealing with stuff. So I'm not gonna disturb him after I just peek in. And I'm going to look over the scans. I'm gonna go back to the engine room and I'm gonna start looking over the scans of the ship to see what Hermes is able to get.
Okay. So you got a 61%. So you were able to pick up the model of the ship. Unfortunately, because it was pretty far away, you couldn't get anything as like the registry or anything. But you were able to get a model and a rough sense of where it went. Because it was there just long enough before the explosion of the ship taking off, before it went kaboom. So you know the general direction. Of course, you don't know where particularly they went as far as like planet or anything, but you know the direction to kind of give you an idea. And that is probably all the information you can gather.
Okay.
And you do get a message a little bit later from Arissa saying that she is still looking up some information because there seems to be a lot of Turian's names, Sabius. And she's trying to do some facial recognition, but of course it's through the Turian military system, which even for her, she still needs access to. So it's a process, but you know that she's currently working on it and gave you a little bit of an update as to what is going on her end.
Okay. and I'm going to send her the scans that I took and a brief report of what happened with him.
Okay.
And that it is like a high priority for us to get any information about this person's whereabouts, his associations, anything that she has on what he's been up to recently and where his location might be. Like, and that this will be ongoing. Like, this is a manhunt for us.
Okay.
So,
I'm sorry,
and
did you say you sent that out to the group?
no, not yet.
No,
I sent it
no,
to
not
Arissa.
to Arissa.
And then after that, I'm going to send it. I'm going to send the scans to Vera, along with a message saying that the message basically says, I know you're dealing with a lot right now, so I'll give you your space, but we're here for you, and we won't let him get away with this. And I've given her copies of the messages that I've sent to Arissa so that she knows what I've told Arissa, and she sees the scans. And there'll be a side note that says it might be useful to know the exact spelling of his name and his former rank in the military for Arissa to track him down. And then I'm going to also send all that information and share it out with the group, just without the personal messages to Vera.
Okay. Arissa will acknowledge that, saying that this will be very useful to kind of look it up. She definitely wants a meeting with you guys for more details, and see what can be done. Hopefully she'll have some information before then, but wants to set up a meeting as soon as you guys land back at the Citadel.
Okay. And then I'm just going to send one of my drones to drop off her helmet outside her door quietly. And then I'm going to, because I want to give her space. I can understand that she's dealing with a lot right now. And then I'm just going to kind of do the same thing that Jamar's doing, only engine version. Do some checks, and then once I get sleepy, I'll probably pass out underneath the engine on my cushions.
Okay. And the scans are positive. I mean, it still took some damage from the blast from when you guys were on that planet, but it's still, nothing seems to be worsening. So aside from the repairs you'll need to do at the Citadel, as you already know, the ship's doing good otherwise.
Yeah. It's more just comforting. I'm just fiddling with things for comfort, and then just letting the sound of the engine help me calm my mind and fall asleep.
If you're going to put in the work, I'm going to at least give you some information for it.
Thank you.
So yeah. Athelia, what have you been doing? Or are you just kind of going to bed after taking in the doggos?
No, she's gonna go to her bar and she's gonna pour a drink. This is not... Usually she drinks kind of more of the fruity drinks and the foo-foo drinks just because it's fun. This one's just like the straight pour of whiskey. Just straight up alcohol.
Okay.
And she's going to kind of let herself slide down like the outer edge of the bar to the point where she's staring out the window that opens up into the vast expanse of space.
Okay.
And after a couple drinks, she's going to look around her cabin and she's looking for the air ducts that lead into the room. She wants to assess how big they are, and whether or not she can access them.
Okay. They are kind of bolted down, so you would probably need to grab some tools or try to punch your way through, but they're pretty strong.
Fully gonna punch my way through. No.
Yeah, Mercy has she has it on her because she is on it. She that's kind of like her hidey hole if she gets overwhelmed or she thinks she can't take on something, that is her safe space. So, yeah. She still makes me sad she's not here. She hasn't been here in so long.
I'm actually happy she's not here for once.
Yeah.
Can she just use throw over and over again until she breaks through?
Please don't break my ship.
Yes, you can.
Wants...
Yeah, no, you...
I rolled to see if she'd go get the tools. She rolled a 1. She's punching her way through with biotics.
Am I getting alerts about the damage to my ship that's happening to our ship?
It's an air duct. Don't worry about it.
No, because she's not doing enough damage to the ship to cause any kind of alarm. She's not setting off any literal electricity or fires, so unfortunately, no. But it is kind of loud. So whoever's room is kind of closest to hers can probably hear it.
We never established, so...
Yeah, no one really said, you know what, it's just whatever. It's theater of mind for that one. But yeah, I can say it's safe to say that probably Brockus's, at least, as well as Mel's, are the furthest away, because humming engine, he usually sleeps in the front. So, yeah.
How big is
You're
the
able
air
to...
duct itself?
It looks like that it could fit you, but it'd be a bit of a tight space. You'd have to kind of belly crawl.
Perfect. She's grabbing her pillow and she's blankets and she's crawling inside to go to sleep.
Oh, this just hurts from the last one. Okay, from the last episode. All right.
You started this.
I did. I'm adding all the drama. Okay. Okay.
The very gonna have the bed. She's going in the air duct.
Give me a second.
Okay. And I figured I can't be any more loud than Vera with her throwing of weapons.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what are you doing once you got to your room and started taking everything off and throwing things around, Vera? What are you up to?
After the interaction with Athelia, Vera will probably just kind of pace for a while, stomping around, arguing with herself out loud before just sitting down on the edge of the bed. And no, probably sitting on the floor leaning against the bed. And she's just gonna cry for a while. Because he was practically family. I mean, they were together on the Talon for so long and went through the same thing at the end, and now to have that betrayal, it's a lot for her.
Mm-hmm. Does she continue drinking the entire time?
Sporadically. It's there just kind of as a thing to go to between bouts of anger and crying and emotion. So, I mean, she is probably going to be tipsy by the end of the night, but she's not, like, drinking her sorrows away. It's just happens to be there and part of the process.
Okay. And as you kind of ponder this pain and the memories and think back of all the times that you spent together, and maybe this was always there within him, or maybe not, maybe something changed, you don't know. But the hurt is still there, bad enough to where you want answers, you demand answers. But for now, the pain and the bottle seem to be of little comfort for the time being. And as you all kind of lick your wounds and relax and kind of decompress and do what you need to do after this rough day of events, you all eventually fall asleep. And even Brockus, despite wanting to probably more than likely stay up and be in the front, the pain is too much and you need to lay down. Nacilio is more than happy to fly the ship in the meantime, as you guys get closer to the mass relay and continue your journey towards the Citadel. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. No one burned alive.
Brockus is going to do so much stress cooking the next day.
We need comfort.
You guys come in and there's just piles of
relate to stress
food.
cooking.
I made everything in the pantry.
That's his plan. He's waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's making everybody's favorite dish.
No.
Everything. This is too much. Everything. You might need to restock when you get back.
Fine.
Intense. That was good. Thank you, DM.
But, I mean, you guys got out.
Excellent.
You guys got out. I'm not gonna
did.
lie, I got a little scared when half of you were lingering. I was like,
I got a little
oh
scared.
no.
I got a little scared when when one shot shaved off half my HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ammunition is no joke.
Hello,
And-
It is no
BBG.
joke.
Nice you.
It was
Of
acid damage.
That ammunition, without saying what it is, because we haven't actually discovered that yet.
Nope.
Is it what I think it is? It killed me not to be able to help with that.
Yeah.
I'll just
Killed
say
me for
this.
you not to help with that.
I'll just say this. Brockus is gonna pay him back with the new shotgun.
You
I'm
might
working
get yours
on
by
that
then.
for
Who
you,
knows?
don't
Yeah,
worry.
he's still working on it. He's still got
Will
quite a
let me
ways
know
to
when
go,
I'm
but
eventually done.
yeah.
Let's get that new shotgun loaded with whatever the hell that ammunition was.
We
Oh,
gotta
no,
figure
no,
out a
no.
way through that guy's
No.
shields. Is
Acid,
one of the first
acid,
things.
acid is too kind. I want depleted. Iridium shells.
Ooh,
If
there
that
you
guy's
go.
spell was something
Yep.
like Biotic Wall, I will eventually have something that will bypass it.
The iridium shells, they won't do much to this guy. He's Turian. They are resistant to radiation.
Oh, that just makes it much more fun. I can shoot him more.
More
Just because-
bullets.
Just because you're resistant doesn't mean you don't feel the pain.
That's very true.
And I'm calling dibs now, though. You guys can shoot this guy up all you want, but his life belongs to me.
Brockus
That seems
understands
fair. That
Look,
seems fair.
I only want one leg.
Kidding.
I'll take one leg and you can have the rest.
Just one limb. Just any limb. Just one limb.
A leg and a man.
A what? You broke up there at the
Look,
end.
A leg and a mandible.
There you
I'll
go.
knock him down to 1 HP and you can have the kill shot.
Well, we'll have to find out, but I think it's safe to say that welcome to your first boss.
Welcome
Same
to our
point.
first bout of trauma.
Big
Yeah.
bad in game.
And you're right. I mean, Rojan hit it on the head. It was just like, yeah, he's Turian military. He's smart. He knew what he was doing, and he knew he was going to get away.
He's our Saren.
I totally
Yeah.
never discussed any of this with Zoro, but a lot of the explosive stuff that Vera knows, she totally learned from this guy.
Oh, perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
happy we had a helmet to throw on the
When
person we were trying
Zoro,
to
Hey,
save.
Crowstorm, thank you so
Wait.
much for that follow.
when Zoro described the trip mines around like the perimeter, all I can think of was the Meet the Demo Man video when they're all running out and he's got the sticky bombs all around the outside of the door before
Oh
he blows all
God!
of them up.
I mean, essentially,
Yup.
yeah, essentially. That's why I was like, you know what? Because I knew what you were gonna do, and I was like, this is so bad. I was just like, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna throw you a lifeline.
It hurts a little bit extra because this is exactly to a T what we did on Omega, setting up all the cane trip mines so that
Yep.
when they ran through that doorway, they triggered them. He set them up. I ran through the doorway and triggered them.
And and if you look at the description of the mines, there's an actual trip wire. This is more advanced. It's not a wire. It's just one of those little lasers that, unless you're paying attention. Yeah. That was fun though. I got, like I said, I got scared for you guys at first when you guys lingered. I'm like, this thing's gonna get big. It expands like 4 squares every time, and I'm like,
After the first expansion, I was like, "Oh, we need to go," but I'm not putting Sarima right in front of that mech that can just shoot her.
Yep, it was expanding 20 feet each time. I was like, oh god, oh god.
I think the book doesn't do a good enough job of describing just how dangerous those cane trip mines are, because the cane technology, if you remember from the games, was only seen in one weapon. It was the Kane something launcher, which was basically like a mini nuke launcher. So the Kane technology is nuclear technology, and this is it in trip mine form.
Yeah, if you look at like the tiers too, it's like it's ridiculous how much damage it can do over time. So yeah, but it was great. So I'm really happy we're back into this. I apologize for our small hiatus. I got super sick, but I'm so glad to be back doing this because I miss this crew. So if this is your first time here, this is not the only show that we have on this channel. Monday nights you're here with us with Mass Effect Horizons, our Mass Effect 5e game run by me, running the Mimsy 6. And then we have our Tuesday game, which is our longest running campaign, Destiny Forge, which is run by Rojan, as we're in a kind of more darker horror-esque winter wonderland. And then we have our alternating Saturday shows. We have Withered Waste, also ran by Rojan. And I don't know, I keep wanting to call you Brockus. That's why I'm like, don't call him Brockus. He's Rojan right
Brockus.
now. Run by Brockus.
Rojan. There is no Rojan. There is only Brockus.
That's terrifying. Thank you, Tiger, by the way. So he runs us through a post-apocalyptic wasteland style game. Then we have our alternating Saturday show ran by Adrin, which is the Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign, which is a more circus-themed campaign that we do. And then our once-a-month show, every first Saturday of every month, we have our Behold Lore, which is our talk show, where we talk about different campaigns, characters, the lore and history of the world that we've created on these channels across multiple games, as well as having a guest answering questions from you guys, as well as us. And then we have our Chimera Collective mini one-shot series that is going on. The conclusion might be coming up, might be 2 more. If I remember correctly, I think this Friday we can't do it because we're going to be down a member. I think. Yes. So next Friday we will have that back.
Since we lost a previous player and we're down too many. So we're postponing this Friday, but we'll be back next Friday.
Yes, and that is a series. This is the 3rd installment of this mini series. The next one's going to be later this summer. So yeah, it's officially part of the show, just kind of in small installments, and they don't necessarily have to be watched in order, but it's fun because of the characters' development along the way. So if you miss any of our shows, check out our YouTube. Otherwise, we will see you guys back here next Monday for the show, or tomorrow for Destiny Forge. We'll see you guys then.